somebody again, you know, how long they're going to, you know. Thank Kathy, she's over now. She's over.
That was 370. And pretty close to what? Bruce, you aware the government did away with the 4.0, 4.50 state?
Grocery tax?
It's not on the, I called it there, it's not on local taxes.
Right, just here, state, yeah.
And it's going to go away, also do away state income tax. I'm thinking, how y'all gonna fund all this stuff for?
I don't see how they get away
They
state
can't.
income tax.
But you know where the reason we're to come on?
What?
Like Florida, like Texas.
Oh,
That's how they fund it. How's my people gonna afford that?
can't afford it.
We can't. We start raising those cabinets, we're 10,000 now to go 20.
Yeah,
People leaving it.
yeah. Well,
And, you know, that's my problem, is like, young couples can't come back here and buy land now.
well,
In red land, I think the minimum I heard is 3,000 acres now for land.
wow.
So your newspaper main's been around a long time. How they doing their election, just standing up saying, I wanna run for, I thought they don't do like.
That's
Alabama.
town, no,
Is it different?
them and Hayworth and Garvin all do town hall meetings.
Really?
Yeah.
They can just do that.
They don't have to, yeah, they don't have to go through all the stuff, it's real simple.
So if you wanna run for, raise your hand and be the man, huh?
Yeah. One of those real small population communities, they can do that.
So I looked up something, there's nothing in the Oklahoma state, I've never seen nothing, this is, Ochetown's gonna be a prime example of, the most area of any small, unpopulated area as far as full-time residents in the state of Oklahoma.
Yeah. And probably the highest income per capita,
Right.
I would guess, highest tax income per capita
Right.
of any little community in the
Like
state.
one of the lumberyard people said before, the big high dollar investors that don't want to leave Arkansas, they're already buying land over there.
Well, yeah.
And I asked a buddy of mine that's over there on city council, and he said, my God, all these Texans coming in over here. So, you know, I guess there's room for everybody.
Yeah. Oh.
All deposits, Robert.
All right, we don't have a good one.
All righty, man. Have a good day. Look here. This is rural fire departments. Look here, total unencumbered, Batiste, Bethel, Broken Bow, Eagletown, Garvin. And watch this right here. That's how much money they have in their bank accounts. Like Millerton, they got plenty of money to pay for theirs out of their account.
Yeah.
Look here at Pickens, Pine Creek. Tom, Jerry Bob, he keeps this, he's constantly improving stuff, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
what I asked them, why got this much money? They're back east, they're running damn old deuce and a halves.
Yeah.
They won't buy new trucks because old man, what's his name, Blake up there, and he's about to get too old to work on that stuff, Robert.
Well, that one that, Holly Creek bought, I seen it the other night, they come up there in it. So that's a good, nice looking sucker, you know, they bought it.
And that's okay.
And that's good.
Yeah, we got the money.
You got everything on it.
Yeah, this is how much, so this is McCurtain County Bond, this is the main deal it goes into.
Mm-hmm.
They're all association, this is how much they all got. Each one of them got.
Yeah. Oh, nice, good.
And they need to have good equipment. That's what we got that 40% sales tax for, is to have good equipment.
That's why I want to know who was still over at, Middleton. Because they said Middleton went downhill a lot. They've been complaining about it.
The problem with this, Robert, is getting people to
To work.
serve.
And then up there at Pine Creek, see, they ain't even got a car chief yet.
Really.
Told them, I said, y'all need to get one, 'cause I can appoint him or y'all can appoint him. Either one can do it, but I got a handbook on
Right.
it.
So Robert, always remember this in this yellow book, it's a record PO.
Okay.
When we had those ocean hands over here, those are blankets.
Thanks.
You ever you're not turning the blankets in?
Yeah.
Wish I didn't sign any of them.
I think they're in that over there.
That's to be paid though, there.
They ain't hardly had very many.
You're not buying them?
Nope. Saving my money.
Okay.
I ain't really had to buy nothing here lately.
That's good.
I mean, like tars and stuff like that, I ain't had to buy no tars.
Did
I had to buy, you know, for pickups, you know, like that, but not for big stuff.
Yeah.
As soon as I get that oil tank cleaned out, I have to, you know, get
buy some more.
oil and stuff like that.
Right.
I'm still waiting on that.
I told Bruce the other day he's gonna have to wait to budget that truck. We're not gonna buy one right now. If he found a statute, did you know that for vehicles for the assessor's office, it can come out of the school's fund money before it's distributed? He found Oklahoma law. I guess that's good.
That's good. Get it. I mean, if that'll work for him, that works for me. Take it away from school. I can see how good they're gonna take care of it.
Exactly. He's gonna do the maintenance.
Yes, sir, Archie. Oh, shoot, I'd been in a meeting, I couldn't answer the phone. Sure. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. Yeah, I don't know if I can get 10 loads at one time, but I might. Yeah, I'll have to, cause I'll have to send them trucks, you know, what I thought about doing, cause you know, we talked about it, I'll try to send, the trucks, just take them off and let them run up there and hold off the day going anywhere. Cause at first I thought it was 5 loads, you know. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll have to do 5 and then I'll have to skip a couple of days and do the other, whatever, you know. I was hoping it would be like this week, because it's supposed to rain Wednesday and Thursday, and I ain't gonna have them trucks a whole lot to do, so I could go ahead and get, you know, the 5 one day this week, if we're gonna have to have that many. Yeah, as long as they don't get stuck. That's the main thing, where they can back up, even though they have to put it out a little further and carry it, but because them things are gonna be heavy when they load that ag base. You know, especially with raining, because it's supposed to start raining, Tuesday night and rain Wednesday and Thursday. And that way I could have them come go get it first thing, you know, like, Wednesday morning. So Thursday I got some stuff I gotta do. Then next week I could get the other 5, you know, that way it kind of stretched me out, wouldn't put me in a bind. Okay, well just call up there and I guess just have it made up, because they'll probably have to sign your ticket and just how you got it made out, and they'll have to sign your ticket. 2 a day? Okay. How many they gonna take of that? 10? Yeah, go back and get another one. Well, what I may do is have 2 run that day, 2, then that way I can split them up. Now is that gonna be for like Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and Thursday? So we don't work Fridays. Okay. I mean, if you're gonna have to have it for that Friday, you'll have to get somebody else to contract. You can get Code or somebody to haul some for you. We'll call them and contract through or whatever. I mean, and if you wanna get them, that'd be fine too, on some of it. If we're getting behind, because that's gonna, when you go to hauling 2 a day like that, sometimes it might throw me in a bind on certain days, because I've got, just like today, I've got everything running in there at 5 different places. I'm trying to play catch up because I got stuff washed out after that rain this week. And after the next week when it rains, well then here we go again. Then the next week I think it's supposed to rain every day. Got a chance to rain every day for the next week. So, yeah, and too, that, and that depends on how much I'm gonna have to, how many trucks I'll have loose. But yeah, we can get, I'll just call up there and tell them that they're gonna come up there and pick it up for y'all. And they can sign the ticket for you. And I'll have them trucks go, I guess, Tuesday. If it ain't raining, if it's raining Wednesday where we can't go nowhere, I'll have them run up there and get them 5 loads Wednesday. And then that way I'll have that one. Then the next week, then I can go send them up there maybe on that Monday and get the 5, that way I'm done with it, And the only thing that's gonna hurt me, like I say, is on the blacktop. Just trying to stretch it out 2 a day, Cause that's a pretty hard pull for one truck to run back and forth, just running and gunning. I think he can do it, but I don't know how far I'm gonna be set back on. Depends what that rain does this week now. Man, I've got trucks running everywhere right now. Everybody's called in and something's washed out. Okay, yeah, let's get this first and then we'll see what we're going to have to do next week. After you get all that down, see how long it's going to be, and then I'll know how I'm going to do it on the asphalt. Okay, all right, buddy. You take it.
Overman's actually nicer than.
He's the one that stopped by asking questions about if they can minutes and be the secretary.
Right, well, he's nice.
Something I didn't, and I didn't say anything.
Well, I just told him nothing out of the morning, Bruce, I'll put the paper. He said, my son, funding in the future, that's something to talk all night for county roads, because it's, that's a lie.
Yeah.
And we do work well together.
Yeah.
Where you going home, Robert? What you home?
That ag bait for that deal down there at Wright City.
Oh, for the.
City, put that new walking track in. Jimmy promised when they'd do it.
No.
So now it's fell back.
Oh, back.
Oh, right now, like I told him, he said he wanted that asphalt. I said, yeah, I can probably do that asphalt, but here's the deal. He wanted 2 loads a day. I said, if you don't, you can contract them trucks off of Coleman and let him run up there and get them, because if I'm tied up, I can't haul them. I gotta get my roads,
Well.
I said, see, Wednesday, it's gonna be raining, so they ain't gonna be doing nothing. They can go up there Wednesday morning and get 5 loads. And all I need to do is go back Monday and get 5 loads, and I'll be done with the base rock. That.
They're paying for the rock, they are?
They are, yeah, I ain't paying for nothing. Well, I told him, you set it up, and they'll sign the ticket for you. You call up there and get it ready, because I ain't buying.
See, well, I'm on the limit of Shinewell Road. I done hauled 20 loads of 3-inch, and they kept hauling. Boy, I was a contractor. They got Paul loaded haul down there at the fire tower, but coming up my Shinewell Road. I went down there yesterday, Robert, for a quarter of a mile. All my ditches just pushed out.
Yeah.
So I got Sean, the guy where I go with Sean, his belly dump, his pin wheeler, they're gonna start hauling rock down there. And they did bring me 3 loads last week. I told Rosie, I said, cars can't get down this. They got to shut you down, but you buy some rock. He's like, whatever it takes, I'll put it in there. You know, I hate to be like that, but I'm, you know, we're standing between, I'm pro-logger all the way. But if the cars can't get down it, we got a problem.
Different deal.
God.
There should be a logging on this.
That's what I called them guys, everybody's calling, hauling up there. I said, guys, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Call your contractor.
Terrace Road, we're gonna fix it.
I called every one of them, I said, you get on that road on Ground Road? See, the road's only 15 tons, the bridge is 18. I said, when that highway patrol catches you, I said, ain't gonna be no damn little $100 ticket blow out there. Now they start saying that's gonna, cause time they do the overweight and the speed, it's only 45, and they ain't gonna be able to run 45. So when they catch you, it's gonna be $1,000 and up. I can tell you right now. That highway, they come to the barn Thursday. That's how come I knew her, you know. They come over.
What's that help them trucks on that road? Give me that.
He said, we're gonna start running all these roads and all them over gold and stuff. Or you gonna raise it? I said, no, I'm not gonna raise it, leave it alone. He said, we're getting multiple complaints.
What, too far?
Too fast and then log trucks coming down them roads. Especially up there. You got the wrong path. Well, see, the target's fire cracking because so much weight.
And they gone. We're holding the bill and we got no money to fix it with.
As soon as the highway patrol left, it wasn't 20 minutes. One of them boys in the back done called that logger. And then he calls me. What a bill about this road? I said, well, I'm just gonna tell you right up front. Y'all wanna run it? Go ahead, knock yourself out. But it's already weight limited, speed limited, and, you know, everything. If he catches you, I can't help you.
When I hauled on Joe, back in the winter on private tracks, I took the roads fell out and I just got my own, I had my own belly up 2 10-wheelers. We just wanted to fix them, fixing the county road for him. There was an Oklahoma statute, I can't find it, it said you destroy county road, it's 90,000 pounds state statute on our county road. But if you tear that up, you have to fix it. What about Tyson, all of my district, tearing on my road, my old
They're tearing people down all hill.
Tyson needs to help us with some funding.
Yeah.
The one thing about they should be making enough, they just don't pay the producers nothing, do they? Robert, this right here, this is stuff you need to sign. This here was, this is Kelly's deal, it just takes the chairman. And this stuff here, I was gonna show you. I missed last week, we done signed all, but I didn't sign it here as part of that.
Okay.
So all this is good. All you need is sign that and this stuff here.
But, boy, when that highway patrol left, dang, they went to call.
So let me ask you something. Now, me and you had this discussion, so I just want this clear. If I have to be gone, if I can't make it in Monday, I'll be back on Sunday night, I'll call you.
Yeah.
Let you know. But that's just courtesy to the other 2 commissioners. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm not telling it to look. He should have called you or I said, look, I'm gonna be gone. I would have no problem. Here's Joey's phone number if something happens.
Yeah, I finally had to call one of the hands and get it. Finally got hold, I called his other foreman.
Did nobody couldn't, Choctaw Electric, see Choctaw Electric has my Traco operator's phone number and my road foreman's number and my number.
Yeah.
Direct lines.
So I'm gonna call Kyle this evening. And I'm gonna send him Mark's, not Mark, I'm sorry, not sure. Cause he works over our nephew. I'm gonna send him John's and Joey's and the one up there Smithville. He needs it. Then I'm gonna send him mine and
But I'm gonna text John right now. Where the hell you at?
I wouldn't even texting him. I mean, I'm telling you something, but like I said, if I wanna be gone, I'm gonna tell y'all the week before, whenever I find out I'm gonna be gone, that way y'all have it down.
My wife said, I guess you're going to a commissioner's meeting after that surgery. You damn right, I'll hold it up on the table. Hell, I come that week after I had hip surgery, and they told me I shouldn't even be driving. I drove myself up there.
But see, I tried to call him 2 or 3 times, but Choctaw Electric was not happy. I ain't gonna lie. You know what that boy said? I'll tell you what he said. He said, he don't sound like wants to be reelected next time, does he? I said, well, that's up to y'all. That's out of my district. Cause they called me. I said, I'm sitting here waiting on you. Over by the house, had a pole broke.
Wow. Yeah, we're usually there with them, I mean, but that's what he don't realize. This is 24/7. That's why I was trying to tell Bruce, the chainsaw operator to run the courthouse. This is part of the job that holds us up and fixing shit.
Yeah.
Huh? I have to deal with Heather all the time. What? Ah!
I think she's
Oh,
back.
I'm sorry, Heather. I'm sorry, let's keep standing there.
I think she's worried about going swimming. Getting in that boat.
Are you ever going to get that couch?
You are not.
Why the hell did you come get that couch?
When do you
yesterday?
want to?
It was a pretty day yesterday.
Today.
I thought about it, but we had a life group last night, so. So a warehouser is fixing to start hauling their own rock, put on my county road, tearing it up past your mom and dad's down there.
They
I
are.
told them, I can't have this, I'm gonna shut y'all down. And you're not gonna run the blacktop loaded either. But like I told them, I'm not being an ass,
No.
but when y'all gone, it's tore up. Then I don't have the money to fix it.
Yeah.
Where he put 20 loads of rock on herself. They just pushed it outside and closed the ditches up. If they'd have laid off of it another day. That's why I never did dual up, Robert, on my tractors. I run them wide tires and chains.
Yeah.
Cause you know what happened, if you get a tractor that holds you up, guess what wouldn't happen? The trucks couldn't get out.
Yeah.
They get the trucks out and then the woods wouldn't hold up. I ate 3 of those donuts. I feel like a fat boy now.
I'm thinking of the second one.
You know another? When
Tell me
Tommy,
water, you're drowning.
look
I don't
here.
need it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you can. One of these days you might not get nothing, you may be a month without it, so that way you have your body weight.
Justin Graham, you'll sign this one, Justin, get his check.
Y'all gonna lower my pay so I
Oh,
pay
he gonna
more
run
food?
against me now.
Huh? Is it?
Whatever, he gonna move that's what they told me the other day,
He's gonna do what?
he told everybody he gonna move back over at Garvin by his brother, that way he can run against
Which brother?
Roy.
Oh, he might also can move over there and run against me.
He might do it, but he's supposed to move the Royals. That's what one of them boys said, I said, well, let him knock itself out.
I wouldn't worry about him.
I ain't worried about it, that's the least of my worry.
Dang, may run against me again.
He still hadn't turned in his time sheet. And y'all did a lot of good, didn't y'all?
Tell you what, I think Daniel's fixing to do, buddy.
What's that?
Now, this is just between me and your wall post.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting too tight with everybody. He's fixing to hit you again, I think.
About what?
Money.
Really? How's it? He was tight with everybody in the courthouse already.
Well, he's getting tighter now since they all bragging on him, and he's.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's how that little deal works.
Yeah, the courthouse won't let me.
To see everybody in the courthouse mad at us,
Why?
or I think, or you know, they we didn't get so much. You wait to mark my word on that.
How they not?
Well, I mean,
Need a time sheet. Okay, well, I need some, I need a time sheet and get it where I can get it processed, get it signed, okay? Okay, alright, y'all get them floors this weekend? Okay, good deal. Okay, that'll work. Alright, thanks, bye. Well, they got 132 votes last time. Everybody in the community knows him.
Did you call Daniel?
Yes.
What'd he say?
He said he's gonna bring the time sheet.
Well, having to bring it the day after the last day of the month.
Mm-hmm. Should've been turned in the end of the month.
It should have been turned in Wednesday. And Cody was out of town and he made sure, well, I called him and said that we're gonna be strict on Daniel. I need to start getting his thing done.
Well, this is Joe on top of all this.
Yes. Yeah, we're done with
I
that.
think I got it all signed.
I'll start the news. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I kinda thought it was funny, I thought.
What's that?
Oh, yes.
You get 2 months? So I'll get something done.
So that's Janet Cress. I've heard her name, but I didn't know who she was.
His name's Chris. The guy too, or not? What's his name?
Is that Howard Haggard?
Yeah, I think it's Howard's his name. You know what? I ain't gonna lose my sleep like you or let him run against me again.
Where's 249 at?
I don't know.
Hello? Hello? Are you there? Kathy, no, no, no.
What was it? Telemark?
Tell me. Another blank.
One thing about though, I got a lot more ammunition than it gets to now.
Hmm.
You don't want to give me helmet, does it?
That's already signed.
Yeah, that's a bonus. Let's just run back through. Actually, by law, that's what they're supposed to do. You're supposed to wait, sign them before you get the check and wait another week. Do you know that? You're supposed to actually wait 2 weeks on
yeah.
signing these POs, but the checks are already here.
Now what, you was talking about that not timely encumbered, what's that mean?
Okay, it wasn't turned in, okay, look here, like when the PO was turned in, like the bill,
Mm-hmm.
the date on the bill is, said this is 2/23, and the PO's 3/2.
Oh, okay.
Like a lot of times you get fuel or something and your PO don't,
Yeah.
get turned in right, or say you go, say the TC's and buy something, if you don't have it on the,
But truthfully, it's no big deal. It's being paid, it's not late.
Why is this check for 6,200? Why is this PO for 6,293 when his bill's just 32294 and the
I've got
1,000?
a bunch of them.
There's more than one.
Where's the other one? It's not on there. There it is. I'm sorry. Sorry, Robert. I thought you was taking fuel to your house there for a minute.
I was.
I'm sorry.
I got a big tank out there,
That's all right.
10,000 gallon.
Don't, I didn't hear shit. I'm sorry.
Ain't got no tank. I don't even keep a tank, I don't even keep a barrel to put these in. I don't
Oh, was I supposed to turn off that recorder before you said
Yeah.
that?
Come look.
Damn, Dad, you done got me scared about me losing my job. He runs against me.
Who?
Daniel, again.
Oh,
I bet he does.
are you kidding me?
What is that?
Your job's secure.
Crafty minds use crafty ways.
Go Trish slobber runs, isn't him? Well, I figure.
Yeah. Same word.
He wants to go over his time sheet with me. Daniel, he called.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something, Hoss.
He worked, they worked this
Well,
week.
it's not photo until I put it in the computer.
Right. Well, whatever it is, you'll have to be part of it too, because you're the timekeeper for him.
Yeah.
I'm not.
And it should have already been here.
I'm telling you something, as
There's no
much as
reason
them guys
he
that
should wait
go
till
there,
the
as much as they've had, there's some over there that I know ain't never worked, and they got all kinds of contact. I mean, that's why I said, if they don't, I asked, I said, who got contact, who broke down contact? Nobody? Cause I keep up with the ones that does it, cause I follow them out, so I know who's coming out. I just wanna make sure they ain't giving it to them. as much as they've got given to them,
Right.
Jesus Christ.
I knew I had a lot of emails, so I came in for probably an hour yesterday. But it's not on my time. I left early Thursday. Like if we go to a conference, I'll come to the office after we get back to take care of some stuff, because I won't put it on.
That's one of them, one day, here's what
I
matters.
didn't charge the county no overtime for me being out. Robert, you charge the overtime being out over the weekend?
They didn't put nothing down,
I
just
didn't,
ten.
I didn't either.
That's one of them guys went here a while back. I said, hey, dude, like on weekends, you just jacking around. Do you ever drive over your road and see how good you bleed? Well, I don't get paid for that. I said, oh, no, you're not getting paid, and I ain't gonna pay you anyway. I said, you ever do that for free will? I said, at least you got a job. I said, that way you know how good blade hand you are. You tell me how good you are, but then when people call in, it ain't so good. So go drive your own road, that way you'll know how good blade hand you are.
Yep.
Well, I didn't want to throw a fit last night. He didn't throw a fit, he got mad. Cause I called him. Told him work today, or, go ahead and blade today. I went up there and drove the road. Never thought nothing about it, I just wanna make sure it's dry enough for you to blade.
Right.
So I told the foreman, I said, call him and tell him to go ahead and blade tomorrow, cause it's dry enough.
Ours, mine are blading today.
Well, yeah, but I mean, some places up there you can't blade because it's so muddy.
Yeah, you just go around and pick up the run.
And so I said, yeah, tell him to go ahead and blade certain roads that's dry enough and then whatever else he can pick up. Well, he called him. He got mad because he called him. You don't gotta be, I don't want nobody calling me and telling me to go to work. I've been here 14 years, I know what to do. If it's Friday, I'll come in, but I don't want you never calling me again. Told the boy, said, you call him back, tell him what road to go blade. So that blew all over me. So come Wednesday, we're gonna have us a conference.
I would have said, you're out of here.
If you don't want me to call you and tell you when to go, because I went up there and checked them, you didn't go up there, you've been gone all weekend. If you got a problem with it, you truck yourself in there and she'll write you out. Because I'm telling you, I ain't putting up with it.
No.
Oh, he told a fit. Well, he called Jimmy back, told him, and then he calls me and tells me, I don't want even you to call me.
Oh, no. You're the destination.
I said, oh yeah? Yeah, I said, okay. I
You're the boss.
I wrote everything down, just like he told me. I ain't got no business calling him on Sunday, telling him to go to work.
So you're keeping that in files that you did that? Good.
Yeah, keep it down.
Good.
I thought, all right,
Definitely.
you just chewed your foot off.
I was waiting on them to leave because I wore a pair of new shoes today and it's already rubbed a blister.
You know what?
So the shoes are gone.
Throw them shoes away. Hey, I run over a skunk this morning. God, I pulled up there at the barn.
Okay, my feet make you think of a skunk.
No, listen.
Did you hear that?
I didn't
say that exactly. I said I run over one, and I pulled up there at the shop, and everybody walked by. God, your truck stinks. I said, yeah. I got run over by a skunk.
How's that Ford running?
It run pretty good. I ain't hardly drove it. Drove it over here, and then I drove it to the right city, and I just parked it because I didn't want to mess up. I don't want to drive. What? It ain't got McCurtain County, and we don't own it yet anyway. So actually, I could drive it anywhere I want to, I guess. But it's still in their name.
Right.
But I thought, nah, I ain't gonna drive it. That foreman said, well, let me drive it. I said, nope, you ain't driving it neither. And I said, it's official. Because your name ain't on it.
Why are they buying batteries from the Dodge place for trucks? Different one, 162. Well, I mean, they may be cheaper there. Them batteries are high. 162 each. They bought 3 batteries.
Don't know. I wanted to ask you about it. He's gonna have to drive his truck up there to that. So this morning they told me, well, I'm gonna try that for a few days and I'll see how it's gonna work. That foreman told me, well, here's the deal. It's gonna work, but that's what we're gonna do. Well, we'll see. He said, okay, whatever you wanna do, huh?
Good God, those
You're
guys.
still having it.
Anyone, no, they don't tell me that, no.
Huh?
Mine don't never tell me that, yes, sir, I'm gone.
That's right. That's the way it should be.
See, last week he told me, I'm not gonna do it. So I told him this morning, I said, you tell him you're picking up this evening. I said, if he says anything, send him on home. Well, I'm gonna try it, but I'll see how this is gonna work. He said, well, it's gonna work, but that's what we're gonna do.
So John may not want to rerun for this. I cannot believe he went off and didn't tell us
I
nothing.
didn't tell nobody. I get the secret. One of them boys at the barn knew about it, and I didn't even know about it.
Well, I had to talk to Christie, his secretary, and he didn't even want her knowing he was gonna be gone. Well, you can't do that.
Like I said, if I'm gonna be gone.
Well, you're right. Look, Robert, I still can sign right hand. Tomorrow will be strapped.
There you go, there you go, see? Yeah, you're gonna know about it, 'cause, you know, I don't, and then everybody tomorrow's gonna know about it, 'cause I'm gonna tell them, hey, I'll walk in there and tell them, hey, I'm gonna be gone. The foreman's gonna be over this. If he has any problem, he gonna call me and he gonna take care of it, what it is. Coming or going, y'all gonna listen to him. I told that guy, told him yesterday. I said, look, dude, you don't have to get their attention. You know, don't tell them Robert said. I said, you go out there and tell them what's going to be, how it's going to be. You're going to have the respect. Now, I can tell them they don't say nothing. He tells them something, they get mad. Yeah. I said, well, either you do your job or you get on something else, because I'm going to find a foreman that's going to back up. You know, not back up on that crap.
I hope Daniel does run against me. I like to bait him, but
Well, I just got that feeling, just, you know, since the other one's going to run too, you know. And
just we've been too hard on him.
not too long.
But all the reason he's getting any information through Trish,
That's fine.
his wife.
Exactly.
She'd been the county commissioner, he wasn't.
Yeah, if he's county commissioner, she wouldn't happen. If he's county commissioner, she wouldn't be working for me.
I see that's gonna happen.
Next year.
Before April, I'll fire his ass. He can't go back to county at least for a year.
There you go, so. That's why I'm telling you, what he's feeding kids.
Well, I'm just saying, I hate to be that way, but he starts mouthing me.
Sometimes you gotta fight far away.
See, he went to Hilltops buying some stuff. You know, he didn't tell us what he's buying.
You should need to know it. This weekend,
Yeah, he worked up there and polished these floors this weekend.
well, I can see if he got what he's supposed to. But then you're gonna turn, hey, this weekend, ain't nothing going on. You work for 40 hours and go home. Ain't nothing going on. But see, Trish, here's the deal, Trish, well, she knows enough about how you gotta pay them out.
Mm-hmm.
And she's gonna make sure he gets all that comp, you know, getting all that comp time,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever he's got coming.
Yeah, Joey did all his, requisitioning
Mm-hmm.
for going.
That's all right for John Young. But I'm telling you, I think he did. Well, if you ain't never been in that position where you gotta be a boss somewhere, you don't.
It's just like Daniel, he's never run in either. He don't have a clue.
No.
We got that contract over the DA on that roof, let him review it on that, at least on that payout deal, to make sure it's legal.
Okay.
I gotta ask you a question, just me and you in here. I gave, the, good water signature 35,000. I went out and looked at old bills, it's a piece of shit. Nobody's taken care of it for years, and they won't put like a metal building like Redland. But if they should have another like $9,800, they poured the slab. I know Big Pogues on the Judge Road, he said, Mark, I put the bill up 35,000. He's been giving another right at $10,000. So I was gonna ask you, you have a problem if I just tell if I get it to concrete, say for 9,800, and I just pay it use tax and let it go? Do you have a problem with that? Give them another building down there?
No, not really.
I mean, I got the 35 to the ARPA, but because we're out of ARPA money, you know what I'm saying? If you didn't care with it, then I just turn this district to concrete or something. I'd be okay with that.
I ain't got no problem with it, 'cause that way they could go ahead, as long as we got enough in the use, that.
We do. You know, Westbrook said, Jimmy, he said, you're redoing every one of your voting precincts, you know that? I said, you know, I never thought, oh, I do that.
Well, you better take care of them here, I'm telling you, I know it's coming.
Huh? I know why you're banging out of the bill, my advantage, huh?
It's always good to have upper hand.
The only reason he'd get upper hand, yeah, CDBI number, they die. You know what I'm saying? So let's who helped John get in there. You heard that guy said, I'll pick on my man over here. I didn't say he was on vacation, I just said he's out of town, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard a commissioner doing that. I ain't been in office 3 months. Speaking of that, so here it comes.
Putting back on 40, it's was my tip.
What are you telling me?
I don't keep up with it over here.
What?
I'm blowing it out.
Bonus.
Yeah, no word, so they're gonna get, till I get some of that crap boiled down. Dude, how you doing?
You over here? How are you today?
I'm good. Painting, assessor's office, bathroom doors and front doors while they went there. Cleaning the upstairs where they had the jury. And scrubbing the stairs.
What you got? What is it? How? I can't read that. What does it say right there? What's that?
Mopping and sweeping stairs, or
Yeah, but that's, what was that Monday? Was that, what Monday was this?
the holiday Monday.
Okay. So you got all that done. So what we're going to do, Daniel, if we're all going to agree, let's just figure out a deal. Let's get back on 40-hour weeks. You know, once we get this.
It's hard to do that.
I know that, but I'm saying, but that's all we're going to do. I'm just saying.
I mean, I don't really enjoy some of it. I hated that stuff.
And I get that, and I do that, you know. But Robert and I agreed because, you know, we're going to start watching everybody's comp time and all that stuff, you know, real close.
Some people gotta get it. You ought to be proud of somebody to do it.
I understand. We are. So, but anyway, that's the main thing. But we need this time in, you know, should have been in.
Well, I wanted to discuss it with you before I wasn't get a phone call.
Right. But I mean, I'll come. I was here all last week every morning. So, lucky me. So anyway.
Well, I don't know when you're here.
Right. But you just call me. I'm always pretty close.
That's fine. I just want to turn it to her.
Because she's basically the timekeeper, so she needs to get it where she get it, you know, put on the
I understand
on the
that.
computer. That we can do this.
That's
But anyway, that's what we do. So what we like on, how much time do we like on waxing the floor? What we like on the floor waxing?
We like everything upstairs except the courtroom.
So how long do you think that'll take to do?
All of them offices is gonna be a headache. 10 hours upstairs.
Okay. So just
Got
like
another 2 hours downstairs.
okay. So anyway, what did you have to go buy at Hilltop while ago?
Rope for the flags, it broke. It does that once, twice a year. It's quiet.
So the main thing, you need to explain this to her. Explain this to her, the timekeeper right
On
here.
this, you have 6 hours and 10 hours on Monday on the
On
holiday.
Monday, just a regular 10 hour does all.
On
For
this?
the- Huh?
Was off that Monday, it was holiday. You just come in and work 6 hours
So you
Yeah.
work 6 hours.
on the
Yeah.
holiday. Okay, not 10, not 16, just work 6.
Right.
Because it shouldn't have been because Monday was a holiday.
Yeah, I got 10 hours anyway, so that's there. I wrote 10 hours down, cause on holidays, I just write 10 hours.
Right. Okay. But 6 hours of overtime is what you're saying. Okay.
No, if you get a hope where I can't come in on weekends. I hope, and I'll be busy. But we're gonna have to do something with this mowing. I used to do that on weekends when
Right.
nobody's here,
Right.
cause you know, you ding a car, or if it's dinged, they gonna say you done it anyway.
Well, we should be like everybody these lawn services, you know, we may have to buy, I tell you what we'll do, Robert, I think how we can solve that problem, we buy one of them mowers that's rear discharge, got a little bagger on it.
Well, these, the push mower, which I ain't gonna push mower, I haven't. Now, the inmates can. But I don't push.
What are you, how you been mowing this before?
What my riding lawnmower,
Have you?
furnished it for 2 years.
We'll figure
Come
out
up
something.
here and do my weed eating and on the, well, they're supposed to send me a bill in the phone to pick up.
About what that.
But I told you it's gonna be like $910,000.
Mm-hmm.
That's just too much, my opinion. I'll do what you want to. I figured the material shouldn't be about $2,000.
We'll just have to look at it, so with that, and if we don't like it, we'll just go out for bids on it. Look at it and see.
You know, got him. I got a brother-in-law, but I ain't asked him. He might be interested, he might not.
Covering it up, so.
Huh?
Yeah, we're looking at, we're looking at putting the same roof on the courthouse as we have on the, jail. But
That's what I heard.
we'll be done from then on, this lifetime guarantee roof.
$1.6 million.
But it kind of matches my face.
Can we throw some windows in since we're doing that?
We'll be out of money
Just
then.
$70,000.
We'll be out of money then.
You spit it out, we put it in.
But
Do what?
I said, it's gonna help you on your cooling and heating.
Well, this new roof will too.
Well, I'm sure it will.
Yes.
Trish needs to ask you a question about
Yes, ma'am.
insurance.
Yes, ma'am.
American Fidelity, they are a new insurance company and they are wanting to know if, well, first of all, they want to have a phone call about 30 minutes with me and you. I've already had one 30-minute phone call to let them tell me what they do.
So the main thing is, if they're a new company, the first question I would ask them, who's some references we can use before you waste our time with you.
And they can provide that.
But I would do some background checks on them before.
But it's not a it's a supplemental insurance like Aflac and Colonial Life. They don't offer
What company they with? Is it,
American Fidelity. It sounds to me like they're kind of like American Trustee.
why don't you just tell them they could come to our insurance fair out here and they explain it out here?
Okay.
Just look through that, solve that problem, solve.
Okay. I'll write it down.
Save you a little time.
Yeah.
When is that? When are we supposed to have that?
We'll decide that later on, when we get, closer to our open enrollment period.
Have you heard, I guess what's trying to say, got the loss runs back for our new insurance.
I got them from, OPEH&W and I have emailed them to Tiffany.
Okay.
And I guess we're just waiting on them to see
Good
what
quote.
they can come up with. Yeah. But as far as the supplemental, and we base that on whenever Blue Cross, when our open enrollment period is.
Right, exactly.
So,
I was just saying, invite them to that job fair, but I think we're having a department head meeting, not next Monday, but the Monday week, is that right? I put it on The 20th,
I haven't put it on there yet, but
Yeah.
yes.
department head meeting on the 20th.
Okay.
Yeah.
That works.
We need to discuss some stuff. So,
All right.
get
Sounds
her
good.
ducks in a row. Okay,
All right, thank y'all.
that'll work. Thank you. That'll just eliminate you a bunch of them.
Yeah. Because around
They can
this
stand up and
time,
explain it, right?
we always have several. This is probably
Yes.
just the first of
Yeah.
that we'll
Yes,
have.
that'll be fine.
Trish,
Yes, sir.
did a guy come in Friday and fill out a deal for a liability on a wheel car or whatever?
There has been several.
Oh. Okay,
I get tort claims out the wazoo, yeah. And
Wow.
what I do, I just email them to Dusty Birdsong, our ACO person.
yeah. Oh, he'll get back with me then.
Yeah.
But that guy, he called me Friday about 10:30, 11 o'clock. And he started in, I said, whoa, wait a minute. Me and you gonna have a problem. I said, well, come on over here, where you at, and I'll come fix your problem. Well, I busted a wheel. I said, how fast you going? That's the first thing I asked him. It's gonna be nice. Well, I had a tractor on and I hit a hole, and I said, you live down that road, you know how rough that road is. Yep, yep. I said, and you drove that fast with a tractor on, you busted a wheel. How did I know that wheel wasn't busted? Well, I'm a preacher. I don't lie. And I said, there's where you're wrong. I said, most preachers I've seen around Ride City, they lie.
Yeah.
I said, I ain't gonna back up on you now, bud. Yeah, I said, you can holler and scream all you want to.
Yeah.
Anyway, I said, well, just go over there and file it and see what happened. I said, because what they're gonna do, they're gonna put it on the road hazard. You got road hazard? Yep. I said, all right, then, what you griping about? I said, them roads is all rough, because every time I laid them, it rained. I said, but go over and fill it out, and we'll see what we can do. I said, he said, here's what got me. He said, well, y'all got insurance, y'all can pay for everything. I said, Derek, well, you're wrong.
Yeah.
You know, I don't care if you're a preacher or not.
Yeah.
I know him, so I know what he's like. So I said, well, you just go over and fill it out and turn it in to Trish or whoever, and they'll send it. And I said, that way it'll be at the end of it. I said, go to the courthouse, fill it out.
Now, they just did tort claim, and I think the last one I got was a young lady. So I don't,
Yeah. Where's she from? Do you don't know?
District 3, I believe.
Yeah. I can
On
remember her.
Pine Creek Road.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Oh, yeah. He hit that road and I told her, I said, man, you gotta understand, the east side of that, the west side of that road ain't mine. The east side of the road's mine, and you're hitting on the west side, that's where the hole is. I said, that's Choctaw County. I said, so call Choctaw County.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, see, when we go up there, we split. I got Choctaw County for so many miles up to Ruth, up part of that, with what we call the old bait store. Then from there on, it's Push County. Everything on the west side. I'm on the east side all the way, border.
Oh, wow.
I said, so you need to call Choctaw County, that's theirs, and see what he'll do.
What's the news on our bridge? Are they,
Waiting on it to dry up to get the,
Dang, I forgot to call Jimmy this morning.
get the.
Boy, they said that dude sunk over the weekend.
it's bad. I was scared. I'm scared of water,
I
y'all.
dang Florida.
They, instead of leaving the old road open, they got the asphalt approaches on the new bridge, they got one lane, but just where you get to pick up your car down there.
Yeah, I drove
And
across.
they put gravel down.
Yeah.
I think that's gonna hold.
They said it sunk in the edges, you know, where it
Wow.
comes to approach it. Over the weekend, all that rain, boom, it went down.
Well, I'm gonna tell you,
I'm glad you
because
told me that.
I drive a car,
Mhm.
and
They said it's bad.
it's bad, and I'm scared of water to
And they
begin
put
with.
red clay dirt down first.
Yes, and that water is like right there, and I was thinking, oh, I should have went through Broken.
Yeah.
But, and then,
That's how much the river come up.
yes, it's.
Well, see, when the river come up, all that underneath, then the road's. So I don't know if they fixing it this morning. I forgot to call. I got a phone call Saturday night, and
Is it safe to drive over then, since the road is,
yeah, it's safe to drive over, but if the approaches is sinking, and that's what they're gonna have problems with until that thing sets up. They ain't no use blacktopping it because it's gonna just sink, and it, you know, because it keeps falling, it keeps pushing down and pushing out. And then they don't say they're supposed to put that water in, the water line started to either today or tomorrow. So when they do that, then they're gonna throw another problem, because when you fill it in, then it's gonna settle to what the water line is, because they're gonna dig that trench 5 foot deep. 5 or 6, it's almost up to 7 foot. That's what, cause I went over 30.
That's so
And
scary.
some places gonna be 7 foot through there. So when they fill it back in, then when that road pressure is gonna come down and when it pushes back in, and they're supposed to line it up, but it's gonna be soft over
Yeah.
there, because it's going underground.
And then on the Idabel side, when you get by them concrete things, them.
Yeah.
concrete,
Here's,
It's, I didn't know if my car was gonna come out of that.
I'll run out there and check it, I gotta call Jimmy at CED,
Okay.
cause he's kinda over all that. Yeah, I got one
Well,
Saturday
that
evening,
ain't mine, even the courthouse, this is all District 3, all the courthouse.
I got one Saturday night, and I got one Sunday about 11 o'clock when they're
Everybody
going
at
to
the
church,
courthouse in
10:30,
District
there's people going to church. Hey, what are you doing? Well,
That courthouse ain't
what do you
too.
mean? Well, this road, I said, son, I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
Y'all did pass the
I'm not over it.
Right.
I said, y'all passed the hose.
Past the what?
Hose.
Where?
Y'all had put asphalt in.
Oh, no.
Appreciate that.
And anyway, I just wanted to,
I drove down
I'll
through
tell
there,
you about.
had their driver's license office, I don't never come
I knew
through
there's something
there.
else I was
When I
supposed
hit
to
one or two of them,
done.
you see, now you the handyman, you supposed to be telling me about them holes out there, cause I don't never drive, you need to do your
Y'all
job.
not been calling the city.
You should've called the commissioners, we'll take care of it.
Oh, I
Have you drove the city streets lately?
Well, never know, we might get a new one here in a couple months.
Nah, you don't never know. You better be careful what they ask for.
Never know.
They don't have no money in their budget.
They don't?
You need, I've been trying to get the mayor to sell that asphalt, he won't do it.
Trying to get him sell it.
I gotta make it run. I got two guys, I got 2 guys that work for me to make it run.
That thing.
It can make it run?
I wanna see it running before I have to pay for it. Cause I'm telling you, that thing, them things can be a pain in the jam.
Yep.
I know, what's the name up there, that one up there by Tallahassee, he had that deal. He lost his wing on that a long time ago.
You just gotta be careful with
They
them.
couldn't make it run.
You gotta
He
be,
bought it, he thought, I can make it run, well, something's wrong.
Not working tomorrow. Probably not working this weekend, I've got things to do.
okay. You off tomorrow?
Yeah.
Make sure you turn your time sheet turned into this now. Before we're asking.
I'll explain it to you, but I'd rather explain it than get a phone call.
Okay. Fair enough.
At least.
Fair enough.
Alright, y'all have a good day.
Alrighty. So, caller,
You let him talk to him every
what's that?
So from now on, he's gonna wait until Mondays, just like he always has, to turn in that time sheet, cause you just let him away with it. And tell him, okay, fair enough.
I miss one. And I said, okay, fair enough, he's gonna be off tomorrow and not work this weekend.
But you just told him not to work weekends anyway.
I know.
So he is,
He won't work any more weekend. No, to get
he's
approval.
not hearing a thing that you say, he's doing
No,
what he
that's
wants.
why I just caught that, I thought, well, that's why I said here giggling, I thought, he just talked you out of it.
And you just did not,
You didn't comprehend it.
What are you saying? I didn't give him no free rein.
you just said
He's gonna be off
fair
tomorrow.
enough that he turns in his time sheet pretty much when you're here and not when you're telling him to. So he's gonna wait and do it on Mondays, just like he always has, and not do it the day after the last
You
day.
nigga let me know when that time sheet's done, and by God, that son of a bitch will be here. I can promise you, his ass is fucking fired. How's that?
Okay,
Now
I'm
we're
just
getting-
saying.
I sat there and listened to that too, so I gotta agree with you.
What you're saying.
I know, I'm
Just let
sorry,
him
Heather,
talk.
but I'm just saying, as long as he turns it in, but I'm not telling him before, I'm here most of the days for half a day in the mornings.
Still think he's gonna wait and do it on Mondays like he always says.
But you gotta let me know a day or two in advance.
Okay,
Because I'm gonna ride him like a horse, Daniel, with this time sheet in. I'll be there in that morning.
okay. I'll let you know the last
'Cause
day.
you know what,
We
you-
want it tomorrow.
Well, that's what it is. He don't want to turn it into you because he's scared of you because you're mean.
You mean to?
Did you really say that?
No, but I can just tell. He don't like turning into women's problem.
He don't.
No, I don't mind asking, what we're gonna, where's everybody at?
He made it very clear when I got pushed out that he wanted church to have this one.
He couldn't go over here then.
Nope.
That's conflict of interest.
Well, Westbrook let them all work here. Every kid.
Tell you what I'll do, I'll make you a deal, honey,
No, hell no, you're not swapping.
this and this. You come to over 3, I'll send her over here, and Mark can deal with that. How's that?
What you need to do though, in the transit, and she's bringing her ass down there, you fire her ass and she can't work the county for a year. That'd be the better deal.
I think you wanna keep me where I'm at.
Yeah.
Robert, that was just plum ass mean right there.
I mean, hey,
I need a truck driver, Robert, so what's it?
you know, I don't know.
I
I got one sitting in the wings, right there by me. If I lose one, I'll gain one.
Well, I want to have one next week. Mine went to work out there for, sending him down there to me. He needs a job. Be worth a damn.
He won't come to Valley, cause he ain't but,
Okay.
it's 5 miles.
So here's the deal. It's James Slack ever asked me. He just lives 2 miles from the barn.
Yeah.
If I ever got an opening. I mean, but I don't want to make.
No, it ain't gonna hurt me.
Huh?
He ain't gonna hurt me.
You sure?
It ain't gonna hurt me.
Is he worth a damn?
Yeah, he's a good hand. He's kinda like, okay, you know, I mean,
Easy come, easy
easy
go.
come, easy go.
He's not a back talker, he's gonna do what he wants and don't care what they
Walk in,
say.
look at him. What? I said, what? What? I said, what? What? I said, doing good, Shannon. Oh.
Somebody's calling you. Spam, you hang it up?
Yeah. Yeah, I got one kinda like that. I got one, he lives
What takes John Williams? What in the hell are you?
I wouldn't even take him. I just let him have fun, drinking margaritas to see, checking out the women.
No, I'm just gonna make sure.
Well, if he hasn't answered you yet, you think he's
Hey, you
going to
think
do
he's gonna do it
this
now? I didn't have a good time. But I'm telling you, it hurt him the other night. The other day. That electric people did not
Stop
like it.
talk.
Yeah,
I know.
it is. I said, I'll fly down there.
I'm just gonna give you Mark's phone number because I don't know what to do.
They call, see, my nephew, he works for Choctaw Lake, so they got mine, every one of them.
And I was gonna see what we can do about next week. Next week is spring break for my kids. I know I can't take off Wednesday because I'm supposed to meet the Kim Rose
Oh yeah, is Kim coming down this month?
Wednesday,
This Wednesday?
next Wednesday.
Because we gotta ask them to get an extension on that one, money, because it's gotta be in by March. There's no way we'll lay asphalt by March.
Yeah.
We'll say it's the 15th. They should be here.
Okay. We
And,
gotta go over here that day. I need to be sure and put that down.
yeah. So I was gonna say I'll take off Tuesday, but that's jail trust meeting.
Mm-hmm.
I thought jail trust meeting ain't tomorrow.
No, for the second. It's
Jeez.
the second Tuesday,
Mm.
not the first Tuesday.
I think jail trust meeting's next week, man. Yeah. Jail trust meeting, cause I gotta go meet with Whitehider. They want to blacktop that around the bypass. I'm gonna say, y'all come up with the money and I'll get it done.
IP.
Yeah, IP.
Well, maybe I'll just work 2 part days,
Okay. That'll work.
because I was wanting to take them to Texarkana or something. Because I might have my needs.
Good boy. Don't got enough money out here buying new rides?
No,
Oh.
no.
Jennings.
Would that be okay if I just work 2 partial days?
Yeah.
And just take off when I keep, after meetings?
Sounds good to me. I ain't gonna worry. Everybody else can talk to you. Go right ahead.
Do y'all want me
Good.
to just close the office, or do y'all want me to get Bill to work?
No.
Close office. I'd say,
Sounds good.
As long as we get the agenda posted, we're good.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, you got the agenda posted?
So apparently,
Which, I mean, I can do that.
somebody must have told the lady on video and we didn't like it and get the hell out of our office.
We didn't, none of us said that.
I know, but she must have got the word we didn't like, 'cause I told Stone Scott, Scroggins, about the He said, what? I'll stop that bitch from coming doing that. He said that she been back. I just
It
want
didn't come from one of us.
I just want to work together.
We just grin and bear it, whether we liked it or not. Cause definitely ain't gonna get the best of it.
Yeah, Mark, he doesn't know how to go around, push his buttons on the other side and get by there. He just did him not. He walked right
He
around.
knew exactly
He
what
knew.
to say to get you to agree with what he was saying.
I just
And
agreed
you
with him
didn't-
not working tomorrow, not working this weekend.
But you done told him no weekends.
But he said he wasn't going to work this weekend. And I said, that's
You
good.
did.
But
You
that
told him
should have
every
never been
weekend,
a
And then he said, well, I ain't gonna work this weekend. And I ain't
That
work
should-
tomorrow.
Well, the only thing, he's going to have to do some to finish up that polishing.
Okay. The way he's got it, it would have been 15 days, but he worked an hour over here, so I just put it there, so it's 14 hours off.
Okay.
But his 6 that he came in on holiday,
Mm-hmm.
do you want to subtract that from the 14 too? Or do you want to give him the 6 as comp because it was overtime?
Let's just do it to keep it legal because Trish is going to trip your ass if we don't watch this real close.
So do that as comp.
Yeah, just give it a comp. That'd be fine. That way we covered our ass on this one. Now we'll scream on the next one.
So, but these, like Saturday and Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
that 7 hours, I
Mhm.
took it from the 14 hours that he took off. And so he only taken off 7 hours.
Okay, so you're taking those. We're taking them off those. You're taking them off his comp days. Is what you're doing?
No. Well, I mean, I can take it off comp hour, and then he only has 1. But that's the same thing as
Well,
what
see,
you were
here's one
talking
thing you
about.
can do, Robert. Look. So Steve works some overtime over here,
County
and you already
commissioner
had
puts
7
it
hours
together.
or 6 hours of comp hours.
Mm-hmm.
So actually, I could just take this away from this and erase it out.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Keep adding
Yes,
to
he's
it.
not here today, but you can call his barn. That's District 1. The barn is in Broken Bow.
Nice, yeah.
You're welcome.
And Joey Taylor, mine.
That was Michelle Finch.
Is she hunting?
She's looking for John.
Really?
Said, well, he's drinking margaritas on the beach.
I didn't say that.
She losing my dude. You know that?
Yeah, but I'm sure she's calling District 1.
What's up, approach?
She's wanting something for Roachdown. It's stupid. We know how this works.
Yeah, if he's already got that time, I don't know why I can't take it away from that and pay him for that out of that other time. But what he's saying, well, I worked this, I worked that. How come I got 13 hours? I don't need to sign. I'm not going to sign this one.
No, you'll sign my copy once we make it official.
You just make it where you can stand in the court of law. That's all I want you to do.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
I'm just telling you. I'm going to tell you like that doctor told me. He said, I'm telling you, you can't drive that arm in that sling for 6 weeks. But I'm not saying you can't rest on a console. I said, okay. But if you have a wreck, now go to court. We'll tell you, I told you not to drive. So he said he ain't going to mow. So hey, there's one reason. So I just tell Larry to call Larry and get him over here.
Okay.
Right.
Well,
See, there ain't no sense he can't mow here today.
but he said he won't mow with pushing on.
Yeah.
So
It don't matter. Anybody can mow during the day. I've seen it done a long time ago. Like we did during the day, if they would be careful.
Yes.
If you have to turn around, go the other way, come back and come back, that keeps it away from you.
What's the next?
Oh, yeah, I heard that.
if we buy that, if he don't do it, what's wrong with self-propelled?
Come out there. Howdy, buddy.
Hey, Shirley.
Who?
We went up for bids for those 2 units for you.
Yes. Good. I was gonna try to make it over earlier, we had a meeting. We have a morning meeting every morning about 9:30, so we wrap that up and
So I got a question.
on the weekend stuff.
What's the house, that wasn't on Bob Loomis Road that burnt, was it?
No. If you go north of the old Iron Stock store to Womack Road, turn on to Womack Road, it's the first house on the south side of the road.
Go
Joe
north.
Meyer's old place is where it's at.
North, it's on his district, not mine.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
yes.
North Womack Road. This Womack Road don't even go across him though, does it? That's Iron Stop.
Now, Womack Road goes to Shirley's Crossings to Iron Stock Road.
Oh, it does? It goes all the way across 37? I didn't realize.
No, it don't cross 37, it runs east to west, or
Right.
actually west to east on the state system. So, it runs,
So it wasn't on my district?
No. It starts right there, actually, I don't know if, with Kelly and Chip, I don't know if they call that
Yeah.
Womack Road or not.
It was out there by Kelly and Chip Thompson?
Just, well, it'd be, actually east of there, it's about a half mile.
It'll be about 5-10 minutes and then he'll be over here.
Who? Oh, Larry.
Who you told me to call?
Oh, I feel I can't keep up shit.
Yeah. Joe Murray's old place where it was at, I hadn't been out there in a long
I
time.
know that name.
Joe
So it
Murray's,
was Randy Sanders that burned it down?
that really surprised me.
It really
Something don't
surprises
sound
me. I had his
You don't run back
grandkids
in the
at
house, Mark.
daycare, and he was,
I mean,
She was,
Always a
thinking
good
about it, she
guy.
was on the phone with us.
oh,
That
well,
time. Yes, and
that's what I'm saying,
Well,
it
that's
just
a
don't,
recorded phone call.
so why are they
when he-
doing it
when he
all
said
over
it-
That's what
Facebook,
most people
blaming
don't know.
y'all, saying y'all didn't do what
She
y'all were
contacted
supposed
us, and at that point, what had happened, this, Mr. Shaw is an 89-year-old man, and
to. So who is he?
Shaw,
Is he the one that owned the house?
he is the owner of the property. Joe
Randy
Murray,
Sanders was his friend?
yes, Joe Murray owned, Joe and Ola Murray owned this property, and I was really good friends with him. I worked with Joe at the highway department for years. They lived right across from my grandpa's old place. Right next door to my great grandma's, Womack's. Paul Ma Womack is right next door to Paul Ma Womack, which is my great grandmother. You know where Charles Womack lives?
Mm-hmm.
It's that place joins.
Oh.
Where Charles lives is where my great grandmother's, because Charles is my great was. That's where that's where this is located at. J.C. Whitten, we've got that place right across the road from there. Albie Cow, Albie's place butts up to the place we've still got out there. It's my grandpa's old. He went out there on February 20th. He was gonna knock the house down. Well, we got called out there and told him he can't knock the house down. And he says he can do whatever he wants to on his own property. And no, you can't. Here's an eviction notice. This is what you gotta do to get them evicted from the house. And he storms off, gets mad and leaves. And tell her, if you fear that you get a protective order on him. I don't know if the judge would issue a protective order or not, but there's a possibility it could. Neither one of them did anything, and he goes out there in the second with Randy. This guy's, he's got a little scooter, he can't even walk. He's on a walker. Anyway, he went out there and with his friends, they poured gasoline, knocked the front window out.
I think this call him, like, the second time he's called. Sorry.
Oh, you're not. You're good.
Hello, Smart.
I asked him to
Yes, sir.
call
Well, you
back.
go ahead. I got just a second or two I can talk. Okay.
I've had a lot of other stuff going on too, haven't you?
We had a.
Well, I'll be at the commissioner's office till about 1 today, then I've got a couple things I got to go do. What is your name
Can't make
again?
this up.
Lawrence
So he's
Gilbert.
off the phone, so you only have to tell it once.
Okay. Let me have a sticky pad there or something like that. Are you resident of Tom or are you a new resident? Okay. Okay, Lawrence, what's your last name, sir? Gilbert, okay. Whereabouts is your property at in Tom? Green Road is north of the cemetery. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right. Well, my father-in-law lives there. He's got land on that Green Road also, Glenn Stevens, and back south of the cemetery road. Right. Well, he's got some up there north too. So, anyway. Yeah, I know the Green Road, where the water line's about 3 inches in the ditch, where we can't pull the ditch all the way up through there. I know the road well. So. Just give me a call this evening. Do you have my cell phone number? Okay. It's, you ready? It's 580-612-6075. And just give me a shout. All right, you bet. Talk to you later. Thank you, Mr. Gilbert. All right, bye. Well, you got land in mind, but losing John's district. Thank you.
Yeah, it makes it all.
Oh, your dispatcher calls out there pisses my ass off.
Which one?
The one that lives down on Shinewell Road, Kenny McKee's daughter. Does anybody know how to play the goddamn road anymore?
Yeah.
Well, she got kind of raped my secretary, and I called her back. You know the reason why the road is rough? Because there's about 10 log trucks making 40 loads a day.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be on that road. And I drove down it yesterday. It wasn't that bad. It's just all my roads are potty.
I was with her. Guys, the thing about
And
it
I
is,
told her, and past today, Warehouser trucks are hauling rock on the road because they collapsed that road. They shouldn't even be on my road at this time of year.
Yeah.
I went down yesterday, the road just past her house, just rolled out. See, the ditch is closed up, but roll out.
Mm.
But anyway, Janet called, and I said, Jan, I'm going to take care of the road.
Yeah.
I said, you just got to be drive a little slower. It takes me 15 minutes. It took me 7 minutes to get down here driving 25 in my county truck.
Yeah.
She really fucking pissed me off yesterday, or Friday. And I pretty much told her, kiss my ass in a roundabout way.
Yeah.
She said, well, we'll see if you fix it. So I told her, sign your fucking check.
Yeah.
So I'm just giving heads up.
She called in sick today too.
Control your hands, Sheriff.
Dude.
I can't even control mine. I better
She
shut up.
run down the road and had a hit her.
No, I was shocked at Randy doing it. I don't know how Randy even knows this old man.
He doesn't. Oh, the Shaw guy, I don't know. I don't know how he knows him. But
Did they both have charges on them?
yes, both of them got the same charges. This is, we
So she
submitted
wasn't out of the
it,
house.
well, it's still arson. You can't burn a structure. The thing about it is that the arson case is bad enough in itself, but
What, if it's your own property, you can't do it, renters are in there? Seriously, in Oklahoma statute, you can't do that.
you can't burn a structure anyway. It has to be tore down first. State law says you gotta tear it, if it's a building, it's gotta be tore down before it sets up, set a fire.
Okay.
Because that's out of the building, they like to, back when Coach Ray was here, and they was burning all these places.
Oh, before they knocked them over?
Yes, the state
You
fire
knocked
marshal's
them off.
office come down here and told him they was fixing to put him in jail if he set another house on fire. And that's been 20 years ago.
So you can nose it down, put it in the hole or
Yes.
something?
Yes.
I got
You
it.
don't even have to put it, but it can't be a structure. It's gotta be.
It's
Yes.
gotta be storage
Yes,
structure.
yes. So and depending on, we do know at one time that they were out of the house, but she went back in to save pets. And there was 2 dogs that was dead in the house, or in the back room where we found located her. Mark was kind of inclined to file 2nd-degree arson. We submitted it, sheriff's office and stuff, we submitted it as 1st-degree arson. Depends on the witnesses, and we do, and the reason why I do know she was outside the house at one time, because she had the accelerant on her feet and lower extremities. So we think that she actually walked through. The only accelerant that was located in the house is right there at the front door and the front window. And they said they knocked the window. Randy said, we knocked the window out and poured, I don't know if he said gasoline or diesel. Anyway, he poured some type of accelerant on there and lit it with a big lighter. We know that happened because they openly said, yes, I did that.
Damn.
And that's what the other guy, and she said that. We got that recorded conversation. She said that. That's what she said. Now, she was saying that she was inside the house. They're saying that all of them was outside the house. I was arguing. Anyway, it's either a first or second degree, but what's the kicker is it's going to be a homicide too, because of their actions resulted in a great bodily harm or death, injury. So that's the charge that's going to.
I never figured Randy Sanders done anything hard.
Same man.
No. And they was telling me, and I said, man, I know that name. I said, pull it, see if he's got a Facebook. I was like, dude, I know him.
He does all the pictures.
Well, he's retired state Forest Service.
And he
He's a
raised
fireman.
how many of his grandkids? I mean, good
Yeah.
grandpa, good.
Yes, good guy. And I thought, and it really blew my mind. And as soon as we got out there on the scene, I was actually walking out to my truck, and I had my PTT on. I was listening to him, I had the radio on. And I heard him go out there on Womack Road. Well, it's not too far from me. I thought, where the hell is that? So I looked at it, and about the time he said that it's fully engulfed in flames, I thought, well, we're fixing to get to call the fire department. And I had some starch jeans and starch shirt on. So I started back to the house, I said, because we're fixing to have to go fight fire. I knew our fire department was just get notified. Yeah. And I didn't make it back to my door. Bruce said, tell the fire department to step it up. We got somebody trapped inside. So I just turned around and got in the truck and went to the fire department and got the fire truck. And went out there and we started fighting the fire. And then we started getting some information of that. So we had several of my guys out there, and I cut to I said, go find this guy. And we located him at his house. Mm-hmm. He already made
both
that.
of them?
Him, no.
Just Randy?
No, Sanders.
Other.
We didn't know, Shaw. We didn't actually know who Sanders was. We just knew there was another individual with him at the time. Okay. And we found the older guy, 89-year-old man, pretty much interviewed him, and of course we called OSBI in because there was, at that time I already called OSBI, and of course we called the State Fire Marshal's office and the medical examiner's office. We could not locate her. We thought for sure that she was inside, and sure enough, when we got it cooled off enough to go inside the house and start touching around, we found her. Her and two dogs.
She didn't have a chance.
No.
So I guess he had no idea if she was in there. You know, use the silent type or the dangerous types.
Yeah. Yeah. So we don't know.
The bad thing is, I would go after my babies, my two dogs.
The house, when officers arrived, I pulled we took some still shots. The house was fully engulfed when officers arrived. There was no way that anybody could survive.
Okay, tell the funny story.
Okay, during this whole time, well, we also work a domestic with strangulation during the same time, and then we get a report that 2 mules have been stolen. 2 mules has been stolen.
2 mules or 2
donkeys?
blacks?
2 donkeys have been stolen. We locate the donkeys. One of them, and this is kind of, you can't make this shit up, dude. Got loose, walked down the road, got tangled up on the front porch, and the rope strangled or hung himself, but it was next to a brand new Camaro, and he beat that Camaro to pieces. The whole side of the Camaro, the donkey did. And he hung himself.
I don't doubt that.
You can't make this shit up. I mean,
a donkey like
but he beat up the Camaro.
He beat up the Camaro. He beat the whole siding on it, kicking that Camaro. But he got hung up around a post, and he just kept going around it, and he cut his wind off and strangled himself. Mm. They found the donkey dead on the side of the house, and he beat the Camaro out of him. Oh. You can't make this stuff up, dude.
A donkey is like a pet coon.
Yeah.
They can do some of the craziest things.
He had apparently got a lead rope on, or anyway, got hung up and strangled himself.
Poor baby.
No.
And then we got a call, somebody had some hamburger meat thawed out in their front kitchen sink, and somebody come in and stole it. That's another one.
What?
Yeah. You can't make this stuff up.
What's our hamburger meat?
Yeah, you can't make this stuff up, dude. But it was kind of funny, the donkey got loose, and apparently he didn't get stolen. He got loose, went down the road, got hung up on somebody's front porch, strangled himself. The donkey was dead, but kicked the whole side of the Camaro in.
What?
So,
I can have lunch where you buying today.
What am I buying? What's the cheapest thing in town?
nothing's cheap
I
anymore.
buy hot links.
Nothing's cheap anymore. All these vehicles. We found another vehicle. Can we put there was a, oh my God, yeah.
Oh my God.
I didn't know if we could put 3 or 2.
What'd it say?
We put 2.
We put 2.
Yeah, we put 2.
Okay. Alright,
And you found another one?
yeah.
I
We're out
thought
of
about
vehicles.
putting 2 or more.
Yeah, I didn't know if we could put 2 or more. We've been trying to buy these them tolls to safe vehicles.
We're still in
I didn't know if we could
we're
put
still in
2.
the meeting, we can amend the deal, can't we? Huh? You know, we voted
No,
on it?
y'all already approved it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we'll just go out for a bid on if it's
Another one.
Yeah.
You wanna go out for bid for one more next week?
maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and top it up and get it on the
Okay,
agenda.
yeah, I'm gonna do
Exact
that.
same thing.
Yes.
What year? You wanna do 2012 or newer? That way it'll cover you if you find anything?
Yeah,
You get me put 1 or more?
yeah, 1 or more. Okay, yeah.
That way if you find something else, you got to cover yourself.
These Explorers that we bought 4 years ago, they're making, guys, they got 200, 305, I'm spending more patching them up than we can
Okay.
buying used Tahoes. And these Tahoes hold up, man, I just,
Full ground clearance.
Yes.
We'll work with.
yes. So, we've got these 2 located and he's holding them for us. This is the guy for, one of them's gonna be $12,000, that's a good price on that one, and the other one's gonna be $20,000, but it's a 2017, it's got 80,000 miles on it. Hell, we can't touch them in a pickup is $40,000 now. So, we've been buying these used vehicles and we've been having a really good look, they hold up. These Tahoes, now these little Explorers,
Wasting money.
we got that, the last one I bought, we got it from OXP, and it had about 80,000 miles on it, and I bought it for $6,000. If we could get a deal like that, it's full, it had $8,000 worth of equipment on it.
Right.
They got just 2 up there.
Third rig.
Well, they're not, one of them is rigged, one of them's not, but we got a in on that too. We've been buying, we got enough, we got a bunch of stuff that we can refurbish. So when, the last one we shipped out and we still got a lot of stuff.
Man, you took a long time.
God damn it, what's the deal? I need that RFA. So I need something for him before I forget about it. Oh yeah, I don't care, that's good, we'll do that, we'll go do it. So I need something this summer, so I need the inmate crew to mow the grounds during the day. And if we can buy a mower with a rear discharge, you know what I'm saying, where it don't sling grass on people's cars in the front, and a weed eater or something, could you handle something like that, mowing his property?
Yeah,
Then
well,
maybe across the street, that way Daniel don't get to work on the weekends.
I'll call Pines and order us an X mark,
Still talking
walk
about
behind.
If we can with the, you know what I'm saying, rear discharge, that way nobody catches
Bagger.
nothing on the car.
A bagger.
And if we have to buy a little wagon or something, we can.
No, we'll just get some 55-gallon trash cans, and once they figure it out, you tell them you put a can here. When you mow, you know that when
So
it'll be full, dump it.
we might be supervised, we may need a mow, cause see, we got this other lot up here, but I can see Daniel up here during the day with his mower. So we got those 2 lots behind the
OSU.
the OSU building. But OSU don't have to pay to have that mowed since they're doing it, make them budget that in.
Well, as much as we're paying for them.
Right. I'm gonna call him. Yeah, I'll call him in a minute, I'll make him mow his own, he can pay for his own up there.
Yeah, I'll call
And we got
Pines.
some little outfield, you know, back across the street, we got to mow, you know, around by the other. You do that for me, son? We
We
slide.
can mow them during the day, can't we?
Yeah,
I don't see no problem
I'll
with
just,
that.
because we discussed that last year anyway.
Edger. I think we already got an edger over there.
He's got an edger, but we've got
The edger is
mowers,
how he
but
busted
they're
out that
junk.
door, though.
Huh?
The edger is how he busted out that glass door.
But you can actually take what we do here and just hold it on.
That's how
That's
I.
bad.
Yeah, that's kinda
I hate
dangerous,
it.
get those rocks.
Well,
Big gravel.
a weed eater's just as bad if you don't know what you're doing.
Barney, walk like this.
Well, you would think it's that simple, but it's not, but I've edged like that for years. That's how I prefer to do it.
I do too. Anyway, kind of roll the grass on the
Yeah,
concrete.
it looks a lot better.
Right, and just square.
Yeah.
That's the question I have for you.
I'll call Pines and see what they've got. I'll just order a commercial Exmark, then we'll never have to buy another mower again. And,
You get one from Lakewood Start, I don't care.
well, I just want a commercial grade mower.
Let me tell you what happened to me, like on Full Starts, right? We bought this new 069 or whatever, the new number, bigger than 066 during the storm tornado damage. I had trouble with it after flooding all. You know, so I took it back to Smith's, fixed it. So my wife goes out with me, that'll never happen again. I want to call Thursday night with all the breeze and the wind. She said, you can't run these roads, take over these trees here. And I pulled down the road and turned that spotlight on, there'll be a tree. Well, you do know what you're doing. I said, yeah, I run the damn chainsaw, run the damn courthouse. And it's a shitty ass job. But anyway, I get that big saw in the back of my truck, and I'm not supposed to be jerky because I'm going Friday, have total. So next Monday, I'll all be a damn live cannon to saw and hydrocodone.
There's no telling
I'll
what
be doing
he's
this to
gonna say.
everybody.
No telling what's gonna come out of this.
That may be the day they want to live stream it.
You might want to live stream it.
We'll put this on Facebook.
But anyway, but anyway.
I'll get the door. I'll be back tomorrow.
Heather, you got it. I can even see Heather's face. She turned bright red, kind of ease on out.
She was cussing like a sailor too. You know what? I'm pissed off because we didn't get invited to go to Mexico.
Dude. I get the shoes on. Face. Got her first burnt body in Friday.
Oh yeah, how'd that go?
She
I bet she was
was.
freaking out, wasn't she?
No, she actually did really
We spot her
well.
body out here at this house.
Yeah,
Well, she got a maggot.
yeah, she helped.
What, their house that burnt?
How was it all still together, or was it completely? Were y'all sifting for bones? Or?
Wait a minute. Wait. How the hell you hiring your kinfolks?
Huh?
That's illegal.
No, that's supposed to be. We better check that out.
It's not really. It's got to be like second or third in.
All the way to third.
All the way to third.
Baptism.
Right.
Yeah, it's not because we're forced. Check that out before.
I know.
Check all that out
I
before.
better shut up and I said something, but anyway.
Yeah.
Because that's like 45th of me, but it's,
Yeah.
I checked it out there.
But the medical examiner's office, Dot, and she's new. I like her.
It took her that long.
And she probably won't last.
Huh?
When did the body burn? Tuesday?
No. It burns, the medical examiner's always got to come down anyway.
I know, but when did this happen? Thursday.
It happened Thursday or Friday?
Yeah,
Thursday.
Yeah, 'cause we saw fire trucks going
Yeah.
westbound.
Yeah, Thursday, I guess.
Yeah, because that caused me to be here till like 6 o'clock that evening. It was Thursday.
Yeah, I guess, it was the second. Well, anyway, on the bark body, we wrap it up in tinfoil to preserve the body and stuff like that, and we got all the body parts and stuff like that. And Kyla was out there too.
All the body part. Oh, she come apart?
Yeah, it's the bark bodies.
No, I know. I picked up on
And,
They really
Got-
fall apart when they're burnt?
yeah,
Have
Yeah.
you never had barbecue?
that's another.
Yeah.
Same.
I'm hungry.
I looked at the face.
glasses
And we gotta wrap it in full and put her in the body bag. Kyla goes, you do know what we gotta do now, right? And Faith goes, no, what? She goes, she gotta preheat the oven 350 degrees, leave her in there for 15 minutes. And she went,
Bless her heart.
it was, and then the medical examiner asked her, he said, hey, we're just gonna eat. And he looked at Faith, she goes, you wanna go with me and go eat barbecue? So she got broken in. I mean, if she's gonna be in this, stay in this, she needs to. But she did good.
I think the
You gonna
worst.
train her up, she's going to trial.
I think the worst thing that I've ever done to a rookie was we had this poor guy, and he just died on the toilet. I mean, he just had a heart attack and died on the pooper, but got a little bitty rookie investigator with me named Brent Oakes. He works for the Nation and Durant, I think now, but he comes in there and me and Darren Upton are standing there, and Darren kind of nudges me and I said, hey Brent, so you're the baby here, so you got to do the swab. And he's like, what are you talking about? I'm like, well, he's on the toilet, so we got to have a fecal matter sample to make sure it had nothing, that he wasn't poisoned. He's like, dude, are you shitting me? He said, no, we'll roll him off and get him ready for you. And he was gonna do it. He's like, we're like, no. Darren got weak. No, don't. He's screwing with you, Britt. Darren, he was gonna do it.
Yeah.
Britt's like, son of a bitch, I was really good at it.
I ain't seen nothing in a long time.
Yeah, I don't care if I ever see it.
Yeah.
I didn't turn it back on. I didn't mind.
That's fine.
Upton was a phenomenal cop at one point in time.
I know I turned mine back on.
No, so what all we gotta do around the courthouse over by
Back here,
the
storage buildings back there.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, around the courthouse, you know, down between between the walkway in the front.
basically the whole block.
Right.
Let me get this right.
Yeah, I'll meet with you on this something.
Yeah, that ain't no problem. We've
That way,
we've
I'm just
got,
trying to prove a point, we can do something with that.
Yeah. we'll take care
That's
of
not giving to him too much, but
it. Well, we were gonna,
the bad part about it, his job, you know, and I understand Robert don't work 40 hours a week, but a lot of that shit he can't do, when, like wax the floors and people are there, it has to be done the weekend, and then he said he's gonna run against you again. You know, he ran against the commissioner. You knew that, Daniel did. He got 132 votes, I got 3,800. It don't matter. It's free will.
I mean,
He did.
it comes down to pride and arrogance. It's just, I had a female jailer got her ass whooped last night. Because they brought in this little old, I bet that little old gal weighed 102 pounds. And the female jailer's manlier than I am, But she let her make her mad. She was telling her to lock down because they were talking through the pods and she got the other girl riled up. She's beating on the glass. So she goes in there and tells her to lock down. And of course the drunk girl starts arguing with her and they bicker back and forth. So she's going to push her in the cell. Which, that was a bad decision. She should have backed up, got a tool, pepper spray, JPX 1 or 3 times and doused her ass. That's why we had that shit. But pride acted up, so she puts her hands on her, goes to push her in her cell, and
Get cannibal bass on.
got mounted up on.
Does she have another person there with her?
Yeah, Tashina, they're rolling around on the ground. Tashina walks in there and just pats them and stands them both up and tells her to go get. The little old gal went and got in the cell. It's just all on how you talk to people. It's just all on how you talk to people. But she thinks that. Well, I hadn't seen her since the incident. I just saw the reports this morning, but she's one of them ones that thought she was a badass. I hope she got humbled down last night because that little old 90-pound something gal just
Crawled all over, huh?
spider monkeyed her ass. And you could see it coming. I
Just not it, but one of it.
and instead of just going, okay, you don't want to do what I say, that's fine. Leave, go out, get the OC, get the JPX, whatever, lock down, hold them fingers up when you're giving the warning so you can see it on the camera, then simple.
I think Richard's coming over this afternoon to OC training.
Tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow, okay.
Yeah, he's if I don't end up in federal court, I got a doctor's appointment. It's a pepper ball blast.
A what?
A pepper ball blast.
Pepper ball blast.
Here, Robert, let me try this on you.
I just want to take you with me in case somebody wants to jump on me on the pepper ball.
Literally, and it's just straight powder, and it will ruin your world.
I think the commissioner ought to have some room.
I do too.
What's that we run into? I tell you what I done. I went to that sale over here on back. They had them little lights. It's got that stun gun in it. $11. I said, give me one of them. The guy said, why? I said, because you'd be surprised the nuts I fall into at night. Well, I got my little light. I don't know if it worked or not. I wasn't going to stick it to
It works. It works. I think.
I know
Dang, you're walking this
way?
Well, you wasn't there last week, you come there twice, trying to take the money.
About that long. But that light is bright.
Huh?
How much
I
you
keep it in
got
the truck, keep it charged up.
Your truck wasn't there, I come
I don't know how
by.
much they are, but And for $11, I thought, well, I'll buy one.
I think
Oh, these are just one for
Thursday,
one-time
Tuesday.
use, but you can reload them, just by the reload, put them on there. These,
Anyway, so are you coming to town or I'll bring you,
Perfect
are you
for
gonna be there
us.
this afternoon, cause when you get
close
hilltop
quarter
pay?
stuff,
Yeah.
isolation stuff.
Okay, well, I'm gonna leave you these three more, so I think like $1,700. But I did find the sheet iron for the back
I'll
of
tell
the
you what.
town hall. I did find that, and we found a mistake.
Well, they got
That ain't even nobody been pepper balled over there yet, but they see that pepper ball roll out and everybody gets right real quick.
Anyway, but I'll talk to
They
you
get
after
me
lunch,
They
okay?
hadn't even had to use it.
Thank you, Stacey.
Hadn't got an opportunity. I thought I was gonna get to use this on the,
Potato, I love that.
on
How much
the
is it?
escape room the other day.
With the drink? Okay.
He won't. If I'm,
We're taking some of that,
Yeah.
part of that,
It's my turn to buy.
more than likely gonna go federal with.
well, I know Rachel said she wanted it, and then Mel said he wanted it, and Alicia.
We're doing lunch, do y'all want something?
Where y'all going?
We're
Jake's
gonna
loving
get
baked
the loving
potatoes.
chicken baked potato from Jake.
No.
It's really good.
It might be, but I ain't giving them no money. They charged me $16 for 3 Southwest Egg Rolls. I'll never go there again.
Boy, you just gotta think, they gotta make money, son.
I don't care.
Well, everybody makes as much.
Main thing is always look, ask them what it's gonna cost before you
So I
buy.
like that
That's any
ketchup.
job, ain't it? Is it not like?
When I can look on the menu and it says $7 and you
Okay.
charge me 16, we're done.
That's per egg roll.
Well, there was 3, so they got their math off. Should've been 21.
Wow.
Kevin,
Yeah.
I need a tactical vest. Mine's wore out. I need one. I put my pistol right here and on my. I don't care. It don't have to be bulletproof. I can just slip it open. I need like a 3X or 2X to go underneath my flat jacket.
There
I have one.
was about 4 or 5 of them laying around over there.
Mine's wore out all right here where the shoulder pad is. The shoe, it's all that's coming apart.
Let me look and see, I may have some.
I think there was some.
There was some back there.
You got one.
But if this is
You got a
something,
good holster belt too. Got like clip stuff on.
if this is something that you seriously think you want, just figure out a day.
You asked me
We'll sit
so.
down and go through the PowerPoint and document it as training, and we'll get them. These are not expensive.
I think we need to be clean certified and say if they're gonna shoot.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Are you? You reserve deputy?
No,
Huh?
I ain't keep it. I mean, I got my license for, concealed weapons. Just down there, same thing.
Oh, I got it, y'all. My concealed permit expires this year in June. I got like for how many years? Like as long as you get.
4 years.
No. Mine was longer than 4 years.
Was it?
Yeah, mine was
I don't know.
8 or 10.
I know that.
I've had a long time.
Yeah.
But anyway, how did I go about where you?
Heath Luna.
All you gotta do
Either
is,
that, or you can go online and get it renewed now.
Through
Yeah.
yeah.
that ain't nothing to do. You get the application, fill it out,
Yeah.
send it in.
I'm done certified.
Yeah, they're doing it all online.
You can do it online to go to OSBI.
Yes. The only thing that you can't do online now is go through the course if you've never been through the course. If you've never been through the initial course,
Yeah, I've been to it.
you go online and do everything
A few
online.
years ago, I come over here.
I just
That's
want
when
renewal.
Yes.
I don't have to go
Thank
through
you,
the course.
yeah, supposed to be
Right.
training.
No,
I
I
just-
go through.
Click
It was out
certified.
10 years, sent them a check, and they sent my license back.
Just go online.
They said, cause nobody could do it because of COVID. Wouldn't do your fingerprint.
Oh, you can do it now, and it's all electronic. You go in there and they upload it. The wing dingers flip and the lights come on and things flash
You
and
caught it too.
the feds got their fingerprints on it.
I ain't talking to you, I had probably deals with a lady over there.
What would it take to run a blade down that road right there to the old armory? Who would I talk to about that?
City's supposed to pay that.
I know, y'all were doing it, it's a city street though.
I know.
Well, and the deal was when we bought that they were supposed to pay that.
We're supposed to pay it.
I'll get somebody up there in the morning.
It's, before this rain, another rain, it's going to have, the potholes
That's
are
all
gonna be.
wrong. I'm sorry, Kevin.
Oh, yeah, no.
I done did it like 5 or 6 times.
Yeah. The city said that they was gonna pave it.
That was part of the
But
deal.
guys, the thing about, I think if they paved it,
With woods coming in there, it's gonna be hard to keep it.
and I think it'd be worse, and then it maybe for 6 months it'd be good.
And I actually,
but
I
the trucks and stuff-
meant to, did down at the board, I had to go have the Dura patcher come in over by the old airplane and fix them potholes right there.
Okay.
We got run down the runway and back in too.
Yeah.
But I don't think we ever got over. I don't think
If
I
you
got to
could,
tell.
if y'all could square up about 4 inches of fly ash on there and then let it rain, it'd be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey,
With the big trucks turning on it up there.
Let's think about it. If the city does ever pave it, it'll be worse because of trucks.
Well, when Scarborough gets to bid, he's gonna see he ain't got to fucking work with it or look at the shit equipment he's got.
Thank you all.
Cause somebody like wanting this job, you don't realize like your job. I heard the other day said, I heard 10 to 12 people going to the sheriff. I said, fuck, let's get 20.
We're not paying for it.
They don't have a goddamn clue what they're getting into.
Oh, yeah,
Not this
because
day and age.
but everybody.
I'm gonna tell you something. If we're back in the day, when Alan Marshall take a damn blackjack, whoop their ass and throw them in the cell, I'd run for fucking sheriff.
Yeah. Well, it's not like that no more.
I know. Take them down here on Mud Creek and hang them up with the damn rope.
Yeah.
But you can't do
And the thing
that.
about it is,
They got more rights than we got.
I've heard several people that's I'm fixing to run, but they can't run. The state law's changed.
You gotta be close there.
You gotta be 4-year police certified officers. You gotta be a 4-year.
It's 5 years.
Oh, really?
Maybe 5 years. Maybe 5 years police
You
certified.
gotta learn from the bottom.
Yes, before you can even run for sheriff.
You can't just be and go get certified.
No,
No.
Really? That's good.
you gotta be prior law
It's
enforcement.
gotta be prior law enforcement. In good standing with police.
The ones I know about running this is Devin Black. You know, he's certified. I don't know how far he would get, but
Not very far.
Nobody likes
Nobody
it.
likes that. His whole family don't like that. His whole family don't like that. You know, Mike and Devin and Alicia, they're all kinfolks.
really.
Yes.
You tell Alicia that Alicia, I'm pissed at her. I've called her. What is her self? I've tried to call her 2 or 3 times, and she won't ever answer. Did you change her number again?
No. I don't know what it is. 208.
Dude, I don't know, I'll have to look it up.
Yeah, but you don't understand how heavy the truck is.
208-0137
Let me
is
see
there.
what I got. Alicia Manning, 208-0137.
Yep.
Let's see if it works.
She probably don't know who it is.
Yes, she ought to. She used to call me all the time with Bill.
All right, you got this down, that'd be good. How about that?
Well, you come on, girl, if you think you can handle it. Huh? Well, I've called you 3 or 4 times and asked you, ain't called me back. Bullshit, don't start that. Hey, wait a minute, I think you're a goddamn ghost employee, so I think you are now.
Hey, I think we
Come
need to
on
sell
in here.
pay-per-view tickets
Come on
for
in here.
this.
Hi, I'm here at the commissioner's office. Where are you at?
Who you talking?
Man.
Oh, yeah, I'm scared.
Pay-per-view tickets.
Huh?
Pay-per-view tickets.
Pay for you. Voice office, you must thought I was at your office. See, I'm pulling up, coming in. By God, she is.
Don't act like Roy D. Mercer.
That's what it is.
I had that pen in my hand.
He says, what the hell is her number? He said, I've been trying to call her and I can't get a hold of her.
Where have you been for the last 2 months? I tried to check. Don't wink that eye. You scared me now. I remember what you said about Jim Westbrook on the table. I think, damn, I don't know. I'm not nervous.
You don't know about that.
You don't want to.
I'm gonna tell him.
Y'all made me get your
You're too bashful. You won't say it.
When all that shit was going on with the paper, I said, y'all better watch it, cause I'm fixing to tell Willingham that I've been under the damn table with Westbrook. That's how we got them pay raises and stuff. They wanna talk shit about me and Clardy, we fixing to start some shit about me and Westbrook.
That's why I always stay behind these buildings.
Access denied.
Jeremy got to the ladder.
I think I mouthed that off about Jennings one day, and he said, I think Alicia needs a hug, and I'm like, I just need people to leave me alone.
What are you doing now? What did you tore up? What do you need?
First, let's get something straight. You ain't called me.
Huh?
You ain't called me.
Yes, I have.
You calling the wrong number.
I got this number right here. So
You gotta say, if it's easy.
now, look here. I'm going to tell you. I got my phone number. Right there, Alicia Manning.
But I was going to the UPS store to return some stuff, but it's next door to McCurtain Gazette. So I wanted to sit
Hey.
and stand by
Manny,
in case I had to go to jail.
Manny, in his defense, a lot of times I had to call you 3 or 4 times in a row.
Yeah, but I always see your.
Yeah, but Cody, I can't even call the emergency manager on this damn phone.
But you know what
I call him on
I think,
landline.
So my
This is not a
watch,
working number.
I haven't figured out how to do this yet. But my watch and my phone are synced, and so because I'm in the courthouse a lot and stuff like that, I don't want it ringing. So I've got it all turned off. So even when I turn my phone on to ring, it's something to do with this, but I don't have it fixed.
I don't know. I've
But I
got.
haven't seen a missed call from you. Send me a text message. Say answer your phone, Mercer.
That's what I do.
Yeah. Eventually I get to it. Like the other day, I had 80 text messages and 19 missed calls. What are y'all doing?
Well,
What do you want to know?
well, we was wondering, Larry's buying a mower, and we're gonna get you to put a bikini on with the
That's what I'm talking about.
and mow the yard.
No, you're going too far, cause she'll do it. She'll do
You
it.
gotta put a bulletproof vest on.
She'll do it.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you.
I ain't scared.
She ain't got no backup in her, she'll do it.
Oh no. We got a new secretary. Hey baby.
Hey.
I ain't scared. I'm just waiting on election time for them billboards.
So this one, I can remember was in baby diapers, so I've known her a long time.
Yeah, like my whole life.
Her, is this correct, Secretary, before I sign it?
I don't like it, but yeah.
Well, is it one of them things you gotta call me about?
No.
No, okay. She don't call me anymore.
It ain't time yet.
These are hours, correct, not days.
Yeah, those are hours.
These are hours on him.
Hours, not
This
days.
is just hours on him.
Okay.
I just want a job driving a road grader.
You can come join me.
Oh hell no, I don't be in the office all day. I can drive that road grader. In a bikini.
Hey, I would not have no problem. Everybody's out there. Hey, can I get my road?
Another commissioner,
Yeah, I can.
our new commissioner used to drive with flip flops and a pair of shorts and no shirt on.
No, they without telling anybody.
I mean, I drive the tractor that way.
No shirt on?
No, I wear a skirt.
Oh, fine.
That'd scare y'all to death. Y'all be like, look at that cracker coming down the road.
She's McCurtain County dopehead there. Damn, that's a deputy. What the
You strung
hell?
out pretty
You're chewing
good.
on there.
That's a lot of poor face.
Everybody wouldn't look up twice on this one.
I wouldn't even notice.
When we were in the academy, little old face showed up wearing some holy jeans. Her damn legs about that color right there. I told her, you gotta cover them. You blinding everybody in the
Even
damn
Brian Sears
room.
said today, he said, Manning,
Good
what's
job.
up with them white legs? I said, quit looking at my feet, dude. I got everything covered up and you're noticing. That's sexual harassment. I have been trying.
So, one good thing about me, if I say something out of context or I record, if I'm recorded or misinterpreted wrong, I have to forgive a pitting. It is a memory erasing drug. It is. No shit.
I thought section 8 was when you helped you down and put you by the hair.
Huh?
Well, listen, that's just, it just, I don't even have nothing to say.
And I fix that, I'll be back next Monday. You gonna see the shit show? Cause I'll be back, I'll come see Sunday.
Now,
I'm in the
Robert?
hospital, my arm.
It's like
6 weeks. And
fiend coming up out of the water. I'm gonna drown or I'm gonna live.
You can just drop it.
no, I'm gonna have this shoulder
Poor
replaced.
Heather.
I don't have, I really have about a year left on it. It's bone on bone. Right shoulder.
No hula
I thought you
skirt
already
either.
had that done.
Huh?
I thought you already had that done.
No,
Hips and knees.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's falling apart.
They got you.
I'm still
Keep
numb
going
right
on.
Yeah, you can lift that boom boom head. Yeah, man, I'm going now.
here.
Then you're gonna be going.
And then what happens, the damn left side will pop out and get the good side fixed.
I put them eyes back in.
So what kind of trouble y'all be stirring?
Well, I learned not to burn a house, the structure. I had
Oh
to
my
fix my fire.
God.
I was. I'll take my bobcat, push it over and sit on fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Make sure
can't?
nobody's inside it.
I know that's, but
Or you can go back inside it.
the quiet guys are always the dangerous guys. Notice that? Raven, I would have never,
That's
ever.
why I've been ghosting everybody for the last 2 months. Everybody's used to me talking. I just been ghosting them.
Okay, if I don't
Getting
make
ready.
that missing.
I'm getting ready.
I'd been
Manning.
arrested.
you can't help but talk.
I know. That's why we make a good team. Cause you like to talk too.
Too much of Gordon W. Manning.
Well, I say what I mean and I mean what I say.
Over and over and over and over.
Who's got people scared around here?
I'm sure know somebody's walking around here. I mean, I'll be scared.
You wanna go to the UPS store with me?
Huh?
You wanna go to the UPS store with me?
Come on.
It's right next door to the newspaper.
Yeah, who owns it?
Your car got tinted windows, so I get out and they see me getting out of the car with you?
No.
And I
You
just
know-
disappear?
Hey, you know he
What
owns,
the hell is going on?
you know
You can lay
that,
down in the seat.
hey,
No.
you know that Willingham owns that business, don't you?
What business?
Does you?
The shipping business?
Are you kidding me?
No,
I thought, no,
Nick White did.
no, yeah.
he either owns the building or the business,
Well, he
one.
probably owns the business, or the building, but he don't own the business.
Okay, well, I think,
Nick White did it one time, I don't know if he still does or not.
What you need to do, I'm gonna go with Cody, I'm gonna buy one of the more wore out tanks. It's got a bad, let's see, it have a bad steering clutch on the left. And we're gonna go about 30 miles through town, and when it go right to that stop sign, it's making a detour right through GI and right through the.
You'll have to beat my son to it, because he's already got a bright idea, he's gonna put rip right in the front door, but.
have we heard anything else about their latest issue with me? Can I ask that question?
What place is you with you? What was you doing or what was happening back to
Are you talking about the suit?
That one?
the?
No, we haven't heard nothing else.
Which one? Seriously?
You're probably
I've only been accused of sleeping with one person. Well, I mean, Larry's been accused of it, but,
Have we?
yeah, but that didn't last but a hot
And
minute.
Dean,
And Dean.
Oh yeah, Dean was actually the first one.
Yeah.
I forgot about
No, I was
Dean.
just wondering, cause everybody at
Yeah.
the courthouse knows about my business before I do.
Yeah, I know. They all know about ours too. That's nothing but a painting place. I got to.
That's the
Yeah, give me
friggin'
some
gossip
What's
Central.
Your boss?
of America.
I'll be right
right
back.
there.
Oh, I know.
We need to just go let a couple of these off in there.
Let's do it.
What are those?
I want
It's
them
a pepper ball blast.
Well, guys, we got one out there.
How are you liking the commissioner
So
job?
it's like a pepper gun, but
Is
it's.
it easy
Like
to
straight
You're not at the cell barn today. What's wrong?
I don't need to be there.
Well,
I
it's
don't work there.
Monday.
I don't matter, I don't work there.
Well, yeah, but you know everybody there.
It don't matter, that's why I don't wanna go there. You can't even go out and eat it and have a enjoyable meal without somebody sitting there.
You ought
Sound
to,
like two Chinese pug bulldogs.
I went to Walmart, and it's been, I mean, it's bad. I went to Walmart one time for a gallon of milk and ended up spending 2.5 hours in there.
so people think that we're just being super secret, right? It's not. Like I literally do not. I don't go to Walmart anymore. I don't go out.
If I go to Walmart, I go to Hugo Paris.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if I go eat, we go to Hugo.
Yeah.
Nobody knows it.
Yeah.
You go around here,
You
I'm
can't.
trying to eat there. What about my road? Maybe.
Yeah. It's a
I
sign.
got you.
Or they're like, well, you put so-and-so in jail, and what about this, and who did that, and what
So I
about
just
other.
need that for the
I don't know. I don't even know what y'all are talking about. I'm really not that.
I mentioned
crazy.
them to my nurse and secretary.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, I just need that. That works.
Remind me.
Well,
That and I just really kinda wanna pepper ball the nurse too.
I guess we've already got it on Monday. so it's in there.
Oh, if you use it, you have to get.
You don't have to, but I'm gonna.
It's already, we already put it on next Monday's agenda for the other one, right?
What?
Vehicles.
We haven't put it on there yet, but we're going to.
Yeah.
One or more,
One more,
instead of just two.
because I've already voted on a deal. We'll do the, we're gonna bids on the first two. But you probably don't even know that, because we found another vehicle.
Yeah, cause really
You don't
everybody
ever come
don't.
in, so you don't ever.
People
know
don't,
what's
I'm
going
at work all the time and nobody
Yeah,
talks to
well, me and
me.
Mike talked about that. We found another one in Houston. It's got 8,500 miles on it. They want $20,000, $22,000 for it. Shoot, man, I mean,
Can't afford not.
Can't afford
What
not to.
is it?
Tahoe,
It's not,
2017.
What's wrong with your truck?
nothing. I just can't put all my investigative stuff in the very back of the trucks. It all gets dirty and nasty and.
You probably seen them.
And
They
put
got
the
one,
truck on
the
patrol.
two that we just went out on bids on, except for Sawyer. Solid block ones, 4-wheel drive. It's got about 80,000 miles
The
on it. 2017.
SPVs? Are they actual police
Yes.
SPVs?
Yeah. And then the black and white one that's up there.
That's the only way to buy them.
And it's got more miles on it, and it's 2012, but
I would not buy a pursuit package, anything, and give it to a damn deputy.
No, that's what I told him. They need governors on them and drive the speed limit.
One thing about it, they ain't no use driving that fast to try to catch them, cause they're gonna slow down somewhere.
And
If
you
you have
gonna
a
catch
wreck,
them.
it's even worse. So
Yeah.
why don't worry about the speed?
I told
You're
them,
gonna catch them the next day anyway.
I've heard it for years. You can ask her, because she's heard it since day one. You can't crash fast enough to help anybody.
That's right. I'm kinda like that about, it used to be about the city, used to be the law there. He told me one time I outrun him. I come back to town about a week later. He said, "Hey, yeah." He said, "I think you outrun me last week." And I said, "No, it wasn't me." He said, "Okay. You sure it wasn't you?" I said, "Well, I don't think it was."
Well,
I got to laughing again. He said, "Well, that's okay. I ain't real sure. I couldn't see no tag number. But one thing about it," I said, "Well, why didn't you chase them?" Ever who it was. He said, "Well, son, I know you're going to come back to town.
Yep.
When I get that tag number, get close enough, then I'm going to come back to town and wait for you. You're going to come back in a day or two. Then I'm going to get it." I said, "Yes, sir. You'll never see me again." I never run off again. I thought everybody thought it was funny. And after that, he didn't try to run nobody down. All he done was, he knew who it was. When you come back down in a few
She
days,
just went that way.
and you learned a more valuable
Yeah.
lesson from that than if he would have run you down as a
There's
kid
the UPS truck.
and caused you to crash out.
Yeah.
I'll never forget. I had a boy that I went to high school with named Kenny, and he was doing that very stupid shit. Thought it was going to be funny, running from the police. Had been drinking and ended up crashing out, and it killed him.
yeah.
It messed the officers up, messed his family up,
Yeah.
just for running down a drunk
We had
kid.
a vehicle last night. I had started on rail. They came 22. It was
She's gonna get something to eat. I mean,
That was-
you warmed up and he said, "You want anything? You good?"
they was running pretty fast, coming through Smithfield, and they was going north.
You gonna look show us?
They
Everybody
said,
take
all they had, used to let LaFour County know they got poop on that end.
Candace is
We're not-
already lost
Now,
like
if they
12 pounds.
robbed a burglary or homicide, something like
Yeah, my
that,
eyeballs
yeah.
start hanging out 4 years.
Make you not want to have sex.
Just like that one coming
Hell, I'm
across.
already there.
Arkansas,
You know,
we got
I can't-
the cigarette. That
You
was
know what
the
made me
food.
concerned? That doctor said I didn't catch it. He said,
Shit ended up costing
yeah,
two vehicles.
he said,
Crack.
he said, you know, you can't
I
ever
took her ass out.
sledgehammer no more. I'm thinking, God,
She told them two of them already.
no T-post driver.
She
No
went up
chin-ups,
and
no push-ups.
rear end, not hold back in
I'm
off
thinking
of it,
the
and rammed
push-ups.
another one head on. Of course, the vehicle caught fire.
For
Yeah.
real.
They tried to come back out on Indian Road and.
I told my wife, I
Severe
was about a
damage.
95-pound woman. That's real light. My
By that
wife.
time, it was time to step
How
up.
tall is you are?
She was fixing to kill somebody and.
Yeah. And I got midget problems.
Took her off the road.
I said I got midget problems.
$12,000.
Yeah.
$12,000 worth of damage on my truck, but actually, Severe County done damage on my truck and
I'm
I
a time
did.
person.
They hit me in the
I didn't
rear end.
realize how
Pulled the
little
whole
of a
bed
person
off
I
the truck,
was,
yeah.
and so I started working with like Larry, and Larry give me a hard time,
I
like,
never
man,
realized-
you're a little midget. And then
So-
I realized, like, I'm a little bitty
So
person
when
compared to them.
she first started working with me, and she was skinny then, but she's wearing like these sandal things, and she goes running across the road, and I'm turning in, parking my car, and she goes running across the road, and I took a double because she looked like a damn hobbit running across. So I started making Lord of the Rings, and she never watched the movie, calling her fur feet and everything else, but I started calling her Hobbit, which
I'm gonna
she
be that
didn't.
skinny again. That was when I was all working out and stuff.
Yeah, you on Facebook showing your muscles. And
Yeah,
all that
being
shit.
an attention
Kinda like being
grabber.
like Teresa Barlett trying to show your tits and all that up on TV.
Listen,
Bye, damn.
don't even put me and Tracy Bartlett in the same
That's
universe.
just dawned on me.
What?
I ain't gonna go there.
We took her to jail one time. She was, Teresa?
And
Who
I
the hell's
was
Teresa Bartlett?
For what?
Yeah, isn't that the one that fell down and blew her tit
Yeah,
out?
Michael Lapham blew her titty out.
She tried to, yeah, say
Can you
that.
say that word in here?
She tried to say that, yeah. She said we
Saw
get in
a little
jail.
thing like that, stick it
He
or
put her
what?
on the ground.
They put her in.
No,
I tried to find him.
she tried to fight him and she got
was y'all
slammed.
arresting her for?
I don't remember what he
Drunk,
was.
wasn't it?
I can't remember exactly what was going on it.
It was disturbing the people. I don't know.
But anyway, she got into it and he told her she was under arrest and she tried to fight officers and he put her
So when
face
I
on the
first started working out, I
Blew a
went
titty
to
out.
him,
That's been 5 years ago.
and
6 years ago.
of course, I guess she thought everybody wanted her husband, Galen. Like, me and Galen grew up together, rode the school bus
He
together.
dumped her ass like a hot potato, married Johnny Taylor.
Yeah, and I'm over here like, I just told her, look, chick, I
wasn't her husband.
have a gym. I won't come back here. Like, y'all can all sit up here and do what y'all do, but I got a sugar daddy.
She thought.
I don't need none of that.
So I guess she thought he wasn't. That was kind of a.
She's weird. Like, she would, like, go rub on people in the gym, and she's weird. I just do what I do. I just do.
I come in last night
And I went to the gym Thursday.
From her oven to the cussing. There you go.
and Candace was
I got
watching
you
some crap on Netflix with some big old manly chick done blasted her old man out with a shotgun, some kind of professional bodybuilder.
Listen, it did not dawn on me until the newspaper drama that people got offended. Like with my workout post, there were like 1,500 women that signed up, started working out, getting healthy. Like, that was to be inspirational. It did not register in my brain that people would get offended by that until later.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, people weren't offended by it until later.
Yeah, well, that's really kind of true. I mean, I bought Ben Warrior's black vet. I paid for it. That's what I'm saying. People signing up to work out. And,
well, but when you were doing all that, they were always, we love you, and you were great until you weren't. I mean, that's just society.
Yeah.
Now, what I find amusing is that them accusations didn't come when you first came to work, when you were super hot. Those accusations didn't come until you started chubbing up. And that's just the truth.
You look sheriffy.
You starting to get sheriffy, girlfriend.
Chubby women need loving too. So
we went, there were 2 incidents when she first started working with me that I laughed until I nearly crapped my pants. So we was in
Broken Bow at the Travel Plaza.
We stopped in Broken Bow at the Travel Plaza, and this little dude, and she just bebopping along, and she's like, I gotta go to the bathroom, I'm gonna get some water, you better, just talking a million miles an hour, doing what she does. She goes bebopping to the store, and there's this dude walking through it. I mean, he is zeroed in on her ass.
And he takes the chip off.
And knocked a whole chip rack over.
And I mean, boom!
Chips crap everywhere.
I just kept doing me, and I come out, and he's picking chips up, and Hendrix like.
And I'm laughing. I'm laughing so hard I can barely breathe. And then we go up to the CAC in Floor County doing a forensic interview, and they got this.
It was a chick.
This big old bulldog working in there. And I mean, Mark literally foaming at the mouth. I mean, she just looking her up and down, and I'm like, and we get in the car, and I told Alicia, I'm like, I didn't know if I was gonna have to poke that big bitch in the eyeball or what, but I didn't think we were fixing to get out of there, and she was so embarrassed.
You for dessert?
Yes.
Oh, it was bad. Was it not? It was bad.
Well, I didn't realize it.
10.
Well, and this goober, she doesn't even catch it until I bring it up, and then she's kind of sitting there. She's like, "Are you serious?" And then she's like, "Oh." And it's like she just kind of nailed it in the seat. Yeah.
I really don't pay attention to people like that.
I don't either.
I thought it was hilarious. You didn't find it amusing. I thought it was quite. The chip aisle thing was one of the funniest things. I wish I could have had the video for that store. Because he just... then mowed the chip aisle.
Update from legislators. They're talking about raising the sheriff and the county commissioner's travel allowance to $1,000.
Well, y'all don't never get to go anywhere.
I mean, per month.
No, 2 weeks.
Huh?
Every 2 weeks.
No, it's every month.
No, it's every 2 weeks.
What?
That 1,000.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. That's what you said up there at the meeting the other day.
No. $1,000 or $12,000.
$1,000?
No, it ain't $1,000.
$1,000 a week now.
$1,000 a week?
Every 2 weeks. $1,000.
Bullshit.
I
Well, you don't ever go nowhere.
Drive my personal truck.
But that's what they talking about, it made
That's
it
why I
hard.
park my 1,000, I drive a county truck.
You would
They
go
don't
like
like
money every 2 weeks.
Well, the thing about it, and this is for me as a sheriff,
We're 20.
if I drive my personal truck, we was only getting $600. It's $4,000 a year just for insurance in my truck.
Yeah.
Emergency vehicle.
Yeah, but that's if you're gonna use it as an emergency
Yes.
vehicle. Now, you don't put lights on there, you just put a radio in there and drive like a normal human being, but we all know Kevin's not gonna do that.
Yeah.
700 now, it's gonna be 1,000.
Well, Robert, you needed a Zoom meeting Thursday at 3 o'clock. This is, state and local response with CFR President Richard Hoss. Dear Commissioner, on behalf of the Council of Foreign Relations, I invite you to follow up on the invitation to participate in the CFR State and Local webinar via Zoom Thursday, March 9th, 3 p.m.
Well,
Let's just do a Zoom.
oh,
Wherever you
We'll
are.
lead a conversation on expanding the ideal of citizenship and ensuring the
Your
survival
wife can fix it
of
for you.
American democracy.
I don't do Zooms. They won't talk to me, I ain't talk to person, I don't like you.
Uh,
I don't
you-
like a computer.
Robert, I used to be the same way, but you can't hardly
I
get
like
away
Zoom on
from
this
it.
damn thing now.
Yeah, you can send
Zoom,
them.
zoom, zoom.
I just turned the
The
camera.
vast,
Make sure you turn it off.
Yeah.
when You're
Yeah,
done.
but that's like Jason Davies and those boys would train that are looking at doing our air conditioning project up here.
I would take very.
All of our meetings are via Zoom.
oh, they are.
Some bitches quit now.
I'll be talking to Jason, he'll be in the city, his engineer will be in wherever the hell he's at, and you literally sit in there, it takes 15, 20 minutes versus them having to drive 4 hours to come down
Well,
here.
yeah,
No.
I can't
Wait
send
and see.
that.
No.
if that's what they're gonna bring it up to, that's what it's gonna be.
$1,000 from 700 to 1,000
Okay,
And the
that's 2
sheriff.
weeks.
per month.
That's per month, that's what they want.
So
700.
when are y'all gonna get a pay raise?
Well, that's something with Robert, where's the numbers you had for what county you said was making 5,500 a month? Atoka?
Yeah, y'all need a pay raise.
Yeah. The grader operator making 37.60 a month.
I'm telling you,
That's
Mark,
what what's the name of the officials right now?
3,000.
I mean, y'all,
How does Atoka have, they got oil field revenue money.
Law and
y'all
other
got Hochatown money.
yeah, but they don't got the
We don't get
tax.
money out of it.
They
know.
they don't.
So 5,500.
Look,
That's
County
70,000 and.
Whose names you need me to rattle?
You wanna eat in there while we talk?
65,000.
Sure, whatever.
Yeah, well, that on
Let
the
me see.
I'm good.
I'm good.
65,000 a year.
65. Divided by 173. That's $31.79 an hour.
Just give me a yearly, Kevin. How much is that a year?
65.
65.
Yeah.
I think, but see,
I mean, Oklahoma County and them, they
some
make
bitches are
100,000 a year.
Yeah,
but look,
It's based on population.
66,000 a year.
see, the problem of it is you have to go, the
Well,
state
around
has got
Tulsa,
that formula,
they make
800,000 or
100,000
less.
a year, about
Yeah.
140
And you work
something.
this
It's based off
formula,
population.
and our numbers,
So we can't use our
That one
sheriff's
guy we talked
population?
to up there, he said, you know what my campaign was? I was, 250,000 to run again.
Not transient population doesn't count.
250,000, but he's making 150 something
You get
thousand a
our
year, 160.
No.
So actually, it's kinda half and
when you
half.
take those shots, the
Dude.
insurance paying for
Well,
that.
man, you got that much money.
Well, it's on
Try to
a
borrow it. I couldn't even borrow that much money.
plan, yeah, basically,
50,000.
once a week.
15,000.
Which
I gotta do.
I could either take hormones or I could take the shot. I need it either way, because I'm insulin resistant. So I didn't really just take it to be skinny. I'm just a little person, I just got sheriffy when I got stressed out.
Twinkies.
She's never, when I told her that, she's never let me live it down.
Sheriffy.
What's therapy?
Fat.
Belly hanging out
I'm
your
real
mouth.
sheriffy.
Okay.
I haven't had to talk to you since my last little.
How much was that, $9 a piece?
She kept the tip.
Yeah, I did not keep it up.
I gave you 30, that's 9, that's 18, that's 3, I gave you 30.
3,927, dude, that's $3 less.
Jesus.
Man,
You're calling out 30.
I'm on left field.
Huh?
You been on left field all day, you let me get away there today.
Oh,
Hey, tell me,
Sorry,
he
now
ain't in the
Hey.
picture.
bill.
That's what I'm buying right there.
Cool.
To mow the front of the courthouse?
Down
Oh,
the
the
side,
entire courthouse.
we're mowing the yard now. We may need you really to get tan, get paid.
I mean, I used to mow at the armory.
I mean, I'm fixing to buy one of these personally for mine. Shit, I'm not buying another rider.
I mean, if I just become maintenance for the county, they can't talk about me, cause then I'm not a public image.
We fired Daniel, I heard.
There we
She
go.
looked good bucking that bikini over there. I guarantee everybody get out of the way, they'd be standing over watching. Dan said can't do that.
That's what they do when I show up in the police truck. They're like, oop, oop,
Look,
oop.
there it is.
GPS,
Yeah, that's what they think.
FBI.
You want
Yes,
to
sir.
pray
Do you
before
guys
we
have
eat?
any of the X marks and stuff? The walk behinds?
Bless, oh, you mean bless her, I think I can. Dear Lord, thank this food, Lord, just thank you for friends, Lord, and, discussion of the, problem of the counties, Lord, and everything be pleasing that we do, and just ask this food be a blessing for our bodies, Lord, and we do everything humbling you in Jesus Christ's name, amen.
Bless it.
Stay trying to give a blade over.
Huh?
Yeah, that road's getting bad. And the thing about it, the trucks out there is gonna be bad.
Well,
I got a lot of other creeks.
let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Why in the heck did a deputy, I said, our dog has about 2:30 and piss every morning. She wakes me up
I would get rid of the dog.
when I get up at 4, 3:30,
That's
4.
right, sure.
But anyway, I'm already make coffee and then I'll lay back down, the alarm goes off, whatever.
Mhm.
Here comes the deputy, no cars on the road. Wow, 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 wow. I said, why do you have to blow the siren if there's no cars on the road?
Well, that's when they pulled out in front of them and then they.
I just asked you
Yeah.
for a friend. Just asking. For a friend.
At night, we used to run just lights,
Right.
and then they run into an incident where somebody didn't see them or didn't hear them, and they got involved in an accident, and it wasn't here, but it was another location, and then they got sued because they didn't have all the emergency equipment on. So it's a double-edged sword. You know what I'm saying?
I understand. I understand completely.
I know one thing, I sure glad I had them lights on that truck of the night. Paul, I pulled out that highway, and truck was coming, that tree was halfway out the highway. The state didn't have no lights on there. The county was on the other side. I flipped mine on. Otherwise, it'd come right onto the county line.
Yeah. Sometimes I do look. Sometimes the lights don't make a
Sometimes
difference.
you shoot the bird and go around you.
Yeah.
Where'd y'all get that from?
What?
Y'all's food?
Jennings.
Okay.
Ask if anybody wanted one.
I don't want anybody. I'm good.
You have
She don't die.
I've
This is my
drank
favorite
like
special they have.
80 grams of protein this morning. Yeah, I've ate.
So if you take those shots, you have to watch what you eat or you just eat like a horse.
No, you don't want to eat. You have to make yourself eat. Just keeps your blood sugar
I don't have a problem with that.
regulated. I mean, if I eat that potato, my blood sugar will spike like 400, and then it'll just drop right back down to like 60, and then I crash
And why are you taking the shots?
because I'm insulin resistant. Okay. Like I'm borderline diabetic. Like it's a genetic thing. I mean,
So you're not
no,
doing
my
it to lose
papa-
weight?
No,
Is your dad diabetic now?
no. He's
No.
just a retard. I love him, but his brain's got scrambled.
I understand. He's lucky to be alive.
Yeah. I don't see him very often anymore.
About your mom, was there much in it?
I did not speak to her.
Well, about the same situation. How's baby girl then?
She's good.
Good.
She's good. She's still working.
It's good.
Upstairs. Yep. She don't come over
What's
here. She don't hang out over here.
Got the order and a new string trimmer mower, or new
You've
string
already
trimmer
ordered
ordered.
Laura?
Yeah, he'll send me an invoice in the W-9, then I'll send Dave over there to
See,
get
I did nip his overtime.
What?
I am nipping his overtime. In Arnold Rock.
Maybe you
Okay,
take care of
Daniel comes in here and Mark tries to tell him how it's gonna be. And it's
He's
like
old man.
Daniel manipulates his word, and before he leaves out, he's already undid everything Mark said in the first place.
Well, that's everybody that works
And Mark's
in
like,
the county.
oh, okay.
Is that that old man?
Yeah.
He's not necessarily old.
He's not old, he's younger than I am.
Well, it does
Robert.
maintenance for the courthouse.
Yes, yes.
Robert, that's Robert, his favorite employee is his wife. But Robert,
Oh,
Oh,
Lord.
yeah?
Here it goes. Here we go.
I thought I'd get by that one.
I wouldn't knock you back on your
It's your
back.
day in the barrel.
Robert, the one you need to throw out of the boat will be Mark.
Mhm.
He'll fall out, but he can't hang on.
One armed.
Getting that jet boat, we're gonna rock and roll.
Mhm.
I'm fixing to sell mine. I just put a for sale sign on my boat.
What boat do you have?
It's a
You all want it?
smoker craft. No. Not unless you now if you repowered it and put a 4-stroke motor on it, it'd be fine. But I'm just tired of dicking with that 2-stroke motor.
What's he got? One of
I
them
wanna get a little flat bottom river running boat that I can bowfish and catfish out of. That's all I need.
There you
But
go.
he let you have it.
What?
He won't let me have it.
We auctioned.
I know.
Yeah, it got my ass grounded when I was in between my junior and senior year, when I had just bought that 1100 Kawasaki. Dad had one.
Mm-hmm.
Bought that at Kirker, and we had the houseboat. We did the houseboat repair in the summertime.
Mm-hmm.
We used to leave Holiday Marine out there where my building is now and go to be at the marine in 11 minutes on those motorcycles.
Yeah, but that was before Ho-Chi-Town.
I know, but them 1000 got to about 110, they wobble, but you got about 120, they just smooth right back.
Yeah.
So he's coming back, was checking this boat up. Gord said, "Jump in the water and ski. When you said this boat's pulling," I said, "I didn't bring my bathing suit." He just pushed me off in the water, pitched me a ski, my jeans and all, billfold in my pocket. We take off and ski. The boat runs good. You know, I gripe about it. We get back on. Hell, I was dried out the time we got the broken boat. And when we come down the 4-lane, my mom drove that little red Datsun car y'all had that Dad sold them.
I forgot that was your mom's car.
And we pulled into the boat shop, coming in, and here comes little Dotson in. "Gordon Lane, get your ass in here, Mark, you too." My mom, boy, she was hot. And then
Does your mom and dad still live on Dennison Road?
Mm-hmm.
Same place they always did?
Mm-mm. They sold the 2-story house, and right before you go down Dennis Road and make that right, it goes down to the housing addition. It lives right there where the concrete's poured.
Okay.
But it's a 2-story house, carport on the side.
I forgot, when my mom drove that little red car 9 million miles, it was ugly as sin too. We all learned how to drive a standard,
They
didn't we?
run forever.
Yep.
Those little Datsun, like, hatchback,
And that's a station wagon.
yeah.
I would love to have one right now. I drive that son of a bitch to Idabel every day.
Well, it was a standard, so we all learned to drive a standard.
They're going to AJ's.
I ain't eating. I'm good. Like, I really have had 2 protein shakes. And I got chicken and rice to eat after a while before I go to the gym.
I'm going to have them bring me a hamburger. You guys,
Are you going back to the gym? Where are you working at the gym?
Orvin, you wanna go?
Hell no.
It'll be fun next day.
Me and you in the gym, and somebody get a picture of that, that'd look really good, Lisa. I'd have to dive down the floor.
That'd really look good.
It would.
Y'all can't be scared of me forever.
I'm not scared of you, sister. I saw you when
Where's the gym at in Gardner?
We're
Community
the,
center?
yeah, it's community center.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he's
one end
got,
of the community center.
got a pretty nice little gym in there.
It is.
Byron did a really good job with it. There's not a whole lot. There's a bunch of stuff in there. There's not a whole bunch of stuff of multiple things. There's one like
For 6 weeks, I'll probably slim
there's
down.
2 treadmills,
I've been doing
but
this shit.
maybe I guess there's 3 treadmills in there now. But like
Walk to the
there,
end of your driveway
I mean,
every day.
a person,
Walk to
10
the end
people
of
can't
your
go in there and
driveway
work out at the same
No, I'm talking
time.
about after I had my shoulder surgery, I can't.
There's a
I'm
lot
not
of
down
stuff
my
there.
left
There's not
hand.
multiple.
Well, you're doing good with the
stuff, you know what I'm saying?
I got to say,
Byron actually did a real good job with it. Right
It's
there.
pretty nice.
Yeah.
I've been out there, cause I'm on the fire department out there too, so. I got two memberships too. I got one in the Choctaw Nation, I went out there and got a membership card and hadn't never been back.
When I get in shape,
And then I got one or two.
it'll be just about the time for elections. I'm gonna buy every billboard from here to Ho-Chi-Town, put my bikini on,
Put my name, Mark Martin too.
and I'll get a 4,500 badge put here. I'm gonna get me a U.S. Marshal tattoo over here,
Alicia,
and I'm gonna put, y'all really want me to talk about your trash?
Alicia,
What?
round as a shape, my dear. You said you're gonna get in shape. I said round in shape.
I am. See, I'm getting my guns back.
We do that little blacktop over
Trying to get from slapping the shit out of somebody.
Who's doing the blacktop in it?
Listen,
I can't
I
think
know
of
your
it.
strength.
me
Can't
and
think who it
Mark
is.
might
They
lie.
blew in here
That's
and
why I've
they
been
got a,
just saying.
I don't know, Dustin, Byron asked me to set that up. Dustin's kind of,
Before we on
he's here with it now, it's fine, fast.
Yeah.
Dustin's my brother, but I don't know who it is.
Coming up.
I need Dustin, remember who you
They
had?
changed it April
I need to
26th.
call him.
They put that back too.
Oh,
You're sending me.
They keep setting
Well,
Robin's
I
case
don't know
back
what we're
too.
gonna do because there's no judge here that can hear the case.
No,
Well, there's no pedophile judges.
Because they've all been involved ever since it
Yeah.
started.
up to Grove
Oh,
North.
listen, we finally had the come to Jesus meeting. Like a, fuck you, no, fuck you. That was our exact conversation.
Who's that, Mark?
Yes.
He's one of the real, okay? Oh,
Not over that, over
Hey,
everything
no,
else.
what I was gonna
Hey,
call
I
Tig.
called him. I
We
called
got
him
each
the
other
other day
dude.
and asked him about that old man. Now, I went and talked to Walter first because I wanted to catch him before he left.
Mhm.
And while I'm sitting in there telling Walter and Cody about it, Cody calls Casey and tells her, I know they don't know about this because they had no idea when I had Cody call and give Casey the heads up. So I called Mark to talk about it
That's
later.
Dustin's phone number.
And I said, I know you're not up to speed on this open fit. Oh, I know everything. All right, never mind.
if they
I
want
just
to do
hung up on
that,
it.
that white rock down that hill.
Same way you did me.
You didn't know a damn thing about it until I had somebody call you. And then you're gonna try to, and then you're gonna, no, he's, oh,
That
I
dug out
know
that
everything.
white rock
No,
down there.
no,
Yeah, do that, Pat.
you're
Yeah, I
not a
don't know
super
who's-
human.
Oh, who
He
is it?
told me that.
I sent word up there and told him, be sure and call me, but.
Yeah.
As long as Kevin Perry don't do what he wants him to do,
Mhm.
or goes against him or whatever, that I am the one gonna suffer the consequences.
He
Me.
called me
And I
and said
said,
I was a liar, and I went over
I said
in
he
the
was.
office and I said, I
You
ain't,
got something
he won't
to
take
say,
motherfucker, I ain't no fucking
You go
liar.
talk
And
to him yourself.
I should have said what I
I'll
said, but I did.
You're not gonna fucking
He was looking for a
ask
place to
me
get out of his damn
what
It
door.
got him straight though, didn't it?
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I was pissed. He said, come in and have a seat. I said, I think I'm staying.
Remember what it was?
I was standing right in the middle of the door.
Squat. And they put
I
that
went over there
about the
to get his
hospital
ass.
pickup, you know,
And that's,
and he calls
You know how-
about.
of course, when I get pissed off, I get pissed off all over.
Yeah.
Just him and Jimmy and another guy.
That's why I don't deal with things when I'm mad. I let
Yeah.
myself cool
So
off.
Chris went and called Bruce Willingham.
I'd have never fired everybody over there if I did shit when I was mad.
You know,
Yeah.
after, this been a month or two. And he said, man, what's your beef, what I've done to you?
But then we wouldn't get along ever since. Let's report.
I have recording.
I used to have to mediate with him and Terry. They got him because Terry had him on speaker, standing right there in Gwen's office, courthouse full of people. They were seating, we were seating a jury on a robbery case I was working.
It's now the truth.
And I heard it, I was coming down the stairs, I was on the second floor.
So the only commissioner that I've ever talked to is.
I mean, and everybody in the courthouse is looking around.
Yeah, but how do you?
And that lady said,
How do you get a recording
I
conversation?
said, that's the sheriff and the district attorney.
You got to have a book in the office.
Oh, my word.
Yeah,
Well,
trying to
me
answer.
and Jimmy just talked about it down here.
And then
Clardy,
I had to,
and he's the one
but they,
that told me
but Mark don't run
that
over.
he knew that Chris was involved in all that.
Of course,
He's
Terry's.
lying, because I
Yeah,
read
but
the,
you know what I mean.
the little intent to sue. Just a matter of fact, yesterday I had to get in some papers. and I-
Honestly,
Like a dumbass, because I
I'm
tried not
shocked
to
Terry
read the
hadn't
stuff
hurt
that gets
himself
me
in
in my
trouble.
field.
He finally fired
What
Stewart.
is said in that, the only other place that's documented is in the report from the district attorney.
Criminal.
Because that was said in an interview.
Should
I'm just
he?
trying to figure out how you sue the
Now,
police.
from what I
for doing
understand,
their job. How do
everything's
you
going
sue the
on.
police for
He
doing
should,
their job?
but I don't know.
You're not supposed to be able to do that.
I didn't back down from him. Usually I'm a yes sir, whatever. That didn't happen.
I know if you want to make Mark really mad, all you got to tell him is, dude, we'll just have this conversation another time when you're on your meds.
I started to buy him some ashwagandha and a little Barbie doll, and maybe some like
He wouldn't have known what that
lubricant or
shit
something. Put it in a little sack, give it to him. He's been nice ever since we had our meeting, but like it was bad. Like I just made up my mind that morning. I called Clardy. I was headed to work. He said, "Where are you going?" I said, "Mark's office." He said, "For what?" I said, I've had enough." But then when me and Mark get done, and that literally was our conversation, no exaggeration. Fuck you, no fuck you, not doing this, not gonna do this. Anyways, he was calling Kevin a liar. So when I walked out, I called Clardy and I said, "Well, I guess you can deal with him because I'm not getting in the middle of y'all shit. He can call you a liar, y'all wanna talk shit, y'all go handle it." About that time I realized that Clarity's got his sirens on. And I'm walking in Larry's office and I said, "What the hell are you doing?" And he was like, "I'm headed to Mark's office." And I said, "Turn your damn sirens off." And he said, "I'm not turning my sirens off." I said, "You're a fucking idiot."
True story.
About that time, Clardy jumped the curb in front of the jail and I was like, me and Larry was watching Clardy walk in the door and I was like, "I'm not going in there. But I know who's going to be on the winning end of that little battle."
Oh, she's looking at me, I'm like, I ain't in
Yeah,
this shit.
Larry said, "I ain't going in there either."
Nope. I'm out.
But he
Hear gunfire
can
coming.
say what he wants. He was instigated everybody that shit with Willingham. With y'all, with us.
A lot of truth in that statement.
And what they don't realize is if they follow through with the suit, the interrogatories, they're going to have to disclose
Where it come from?
where it come from. That's not going to fall under their First Amendment freedom of press bullshit.
No, the second they filed the suit, they entered into a whole new realm of that. There is no top secret shit just because we said so or we think so or it's top
They
secret.
come out of his office, huh?
And on the 26th of June, which they mention in there, I know exactly where I was at. I was at my grandson's birthday party at the country club. I did not talk to anybody. I specifically remember that day because when I come home that night, I sat on my porch by myself. I didn't talk on my phone. I didn't jack nothing. Nothing. I woke up the next morning, and that's when I realized when I plugged my iPad and stuff in that my earpods had been stolen, which wound up in Eagletown,
Right, I remember that.
which is a victim in the Heifel case who has them. That's the next morning when I woke up. I called Clardy. I said, "Get dressed. I'm coming to get you to be dressed when I pull up in your yard." He said, "Where are we going?" I said, "To Eagletown." "Why are we going to Eagletown?" I said, "Because we are the police, and I'm tired of hiding from people. They've been in my house, they have my stuff, and I have proof of that." I didn't have a conversation on the phone. So it doesn't exist. But they're gonna have to disclose all of that. So whoever thought it was a good idea,
Might backfire on him.
I mean, y'all know, we've talked in
Well,
here.
he's thinking
We've
on
never-
that old shit, that's an admission of guilt just by filing a lawsuit. I mean,
Well,
it looks like
and
to
then
me.
running it in the front page of the paper, that's what made everybody go,
Oh, yeah. He's saying,
Chris was involved with this? Like,
everybody's light bulbs come on now.
Well, I think come to me and says, "Dude,
now Grandma.
now I realize why
Yeah.
they're doing that shit in paper, because every time the Heifel case picked up, he said, yeah, I can see that now."
I started young, didn't he?
Yes.
oh, but here's, but,
I've been married my whole fucking life. What are
Hey,
you talking
You've been
about?
married the last 5 years.
hey,
No.
but what
No.
everybody doesn't realize is how deep that shit runs. There's all kinds of people and all kinds of, somebody's involved in that shit.
And he was
More?
like, "You got people
Judges and
I said, "About what?"
former judges.
Covering it up.
You
All
rather
kinds of
take it
shit.
over the high price.
Corruption,
So
corruption,
if you see this, you better run at him now. And I'm not.
It's crazy.
Right.
Then I go to his office and he pulls out a stack of emails, probably about yay big,
Yeah.
from Willingham. And he said,
Threatening.
he's almost made me lose my shit. He's almost made me do something stupid. And I said, "Well, what is that?" And he said, "I'm not going to give it to you, but I'll give it to the FBI." And I was like, "So you want me to call the FBI to have them come get emails that are about me?" And he said, "Well, I don't know what to tell you."
Here,
That's all this one couldn't get over it.
there's your 1.2 gallons for gonna get.
It might be,
Here's your tip. Put it in the
I
Coast
know
Guard.
they've been really.
I gotta get gas in my truck, my fuel light dinged on as soon as I pulled into my parking spot this morning.
Wow.
So they're losing money. So he's, he may be in the chicken
Did
house.
he tell you he was starting in?
Doing what?
Did he tell you he was starting in?
No, that's just what Chris White told me. You know, what he said, well, what have I done to you? Were you and the commissioners have a recorded conversation, the commissioners are going after my son, and I'm going to go after y'all. He said, man, I ain't a damn commissioner anymore.
I ain't in it.
So
who
that's
you
what I
were.
said,
I
like,
think he's right.
he thinks that
Yes.
if you guys force Kevin to fire me, then it'll just go away.
Well, obviously.
So
he
he's just
doesn't know
gonna
how
keep
elected
running until the
offices work.
commissioners go, Clardy, you need to get rid of her. In the old school way of doing things, they would put enough heat on the sheriff for you to get rid of me.
Oh, that, with Johnny's administration, it would have happened first article.
Yeah.
Unless you were really sleeping with him and then you could have got away with murder until the county gets sued and has to pay out of.
I do have this recorded.
That happened?
Calls me, admits to writing a
That
letter,
happened.
apologizes for writing a letter, and tells me that I chose the wrong
Did it
political
not?
thing and that he was mad.
Hmm.
So the newspaper stuff, which I knew which letter that Curtis wrote, which was the worst one that accused me of all the shit. And he admitted to it, that he did it. But you know what the lawyers say? He don't have any money. But if you'll sue the county, we'll take it.
The county hasn't done anything to be sued.
They were employees of the county.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You talking about the deputies?
Yep.
He hired us on bitches, him, not me.
I know. Well, I'm not gonna sue anybody.
I know, twice. Curse is one of the.
But Mark called me the other day and he's like, well, you know, I think everything's better now. We all seem to be working better. And I'm thinking, yeah, because you just met a female with a dick bigger than yours.
Okay.
He is so used to that's the way he treats people. And he hates women.
He does.
Like, he hates women.
They don't like women with no authority.
Mm-mm. And he knows I don't have a reverse, so,
Bigamy,
yeah.
that's illegal too.
He told me he's wrote 6 letters to the AG's office on me and Kevin.
Who did Mark have?
Mm-hmm.
So what he'll do for a judge down here, will they get transferred out of the county?
Well, the AG was,
Gotcha.
friends with me at the time. So
What that?
the AG was talking to, actually come down and,
Yeah, they don't care.
yeah.
They don't care what.
I had this person's phone number.
Nobody. He just like a little chihuahua.
That particular AG don't work on the state level at all.
Mm-mm.
He told me that. None of them, nobody likes Mark for no go visit.
Look, we brought the U.S. Marshals down here last week. We ran a sex offender compliance operation for 3 days in the county with 0 incident, headed by the screaming captain of all patrol. And every one of the marshals even said, because they've heard it all the way up in the city, like everybody has heard all the drama, and they were like, we're done with those people. Like y'all are not what those people say.
Yeah, we had the U.S. Marshals here and the OSBI ICAC task force running with us last week.
Well, now Adam West, which used to head that task force, is the new LP here.
For us, yeah. Oh, they're completely restructured.
Oh, Williams.
And that's the deal.
Lieutenant down here.
Everybody, they got
Represents you at their
Barnable
office now.
PD, Barnable PD,
They got an office at our office.
Well, then why
problems in
was
the sheriff's office.
Adam sitting in my office and giving me
Just
cards
go
from
ahead and
the
don't talk about their problems.
lieutenant, because Steve.
No. He's OSBI lieutenant.
Yeah.
Not the ICAC unit. Yes. Yeah, I know. Yes. You're right.
He used,
Yeah, he was
but
the one that told
when
us.
I was the head of the ICAC unit,
Got me and Kevin, that I slept away
this
with.
area, which I don't know.
Nick Rizzi's the captain and Rob Williams is the lieutenant. They kind of split the states. I don't know what Robert's, I don't know if it's on southern, but I don't know how they got split. Nick's taking care of one side, Robert's taking care of the other side. Robert, actually,
Yeah, I wonder if
was
there's a
our police.
special judge on the.
You know Robert, he's transferred. Anyway,
when
he's
you go into
lieutenant over the ICAC.
He got brought
unit for
so
OSB.
I know, but
Nick Rizzi's
oh,
captain.
who's got,
Farley,
Robert's actually
up the
got
Groves and Farley's old office.
who is?
Up the Grove. Mark.
Okay,
Robert
Mark.
back in September. You met
And
Robert,
all
I
the
think.
judges.
Yeah,
Who
Robert called me back in September. He said, hey, I'm thinking about moving back home. He said, what's the chances of me getting office out there? I
Oh,
said,
it's
well,
a-
I'll build you an office. So
That's why he's been.
I pissed Brock off, but Brock don't have an office out there no more. Brandy's old office behind dispatch, that's where Robert's office is at now. So, now he's not down here a whole lot, cause he's going to other parts of the state.
I don't really understand why Brandy needs that big.
The new judge and stuff.
Yes.
I mean, if you started that much kid, I guess you need a lot of space.
Like,
Oh, here's the deal.
are we
They
getting
can't
sued
get the
again?
plaintiff, they can't get him to give a deposition against you.
Eric Sean Ray.
Oh my God.
The
I was
kidnapper.
involved in that and might have get sued.
Maybe you just did the right thing.
I always do that.
He won't give a deposition.
Who won't?
There's something that the
Well,
plaintiff.
He was in jail.
The plaintiff filed not to third attempt or something, what I read right there, that's the one I read right. We got cigarette on. I'll smoke this son of a bitch up quick.
Are you gonna smoke in here?
I thought not chew on them.
I
am the damn commissioner.
I've been
the law.
I've been released on this.
Yeah.
Some of them cops was whining the other day about us smoking vape.
What the hell you got there? I thought that was
A douche flute.
that's what I thought it was, like a.
And I told him, I said, I tell you what, I am the captain, and I will light a cigarette in this morning meeting and blow my smoke in everybody's face in here, and you'll like it. Stop. I got time for whining. What the hell are you gonna do on the Rubber Harris case? You know Willingham's behind that.
Oh, yeah.
They've changed the story 3 times.
3 times.
And and the lawyer missed that.
Filing date.
24 hours, he missed it.
Yeah.
I read that deal.
But our lawyers are not.
And they know, our attorneys know exactly what the hell happened, and they're just letting it ride out. And
Well, I asked him, why are you
yeah,
not?
that's what pisses me off.
Why are me, Kevin, and Richard not
Still on
kicked
there.
off the case? Like,
Well, but they had, what's the name, all the jail people on there too, trying to dismiss them from it.
yeah,
What's the name?
Scott.
Scott, and all them, trying to get them dismissed.
I said, I didn't go to the jail. And what he's saying I did to him, like, you can clearly look at his injuries and see that is not what happened. His ass whooping is on video. And he said, well, if we present all that right now, then they won't have a case. I said, so you're going to just do this at my emotional expense? Like, you're just going to let my life continue on this way? Oh, they're a bunch of
There's
jackass.
no constitutional right to appointment of sit on the council in a civil case, I know that.
Which judge saw that? Judge White?
Probably. This asshole beat the brakes off this
Yeah.
girl and followed her to Texas. We had warrants, felony warrants on him. He was arrested in Texas, refused to sign
You
extradition.
knew that, didn't you?
Refused to sign extradition, and we had to get the government.
Oh, that's the one they got you for kidnapping.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
So this is an idiot. He's done like 38.
He's the one that wrote all his own things?
Yes. Yeah, and he wanted a court-appointed attorney.
Yeah, but in
On
civil
civil
case,
case.
but it's in civil case, you don't get a court appointed.
No. No, you
That's
don't.
just misdemeanors, the
Yes.
Right.
So this guy said, yes.
So Robert, what are you thinking now? He's better and better, don't you? Huh?
He's doing 38 years on felony domestic. He's doing like 38 years in jail.
Is it a general hospital, or days of our lives, or Peggy place?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Now, you know what Daniel come over and he said, I heard y'all was, we're talking about doing the same thing on this courthouse, but roof. Well, that's so much money. Well, if you're not looking for all the big blisters up there, it's gonna start leaking. Yours will too, eventually. But we gotta do something to stop this son of a bitch. You know, my
It's
thinking
flooded
is,
twice, hadn't it?
yeah, but if you fix it where you don't have to worry about flooding no more, then you don't need as much
Well,
maintenance.
the thing about it, a flat roof does not work here. We've got too much temperature variation. It gets too cold in the winter time and too hot in the summertime of the day.
So how's the construction business in Hochtown? We're hearing some of the people say it's starting to slow down.
It ain't slowing down. Yeah, it's slowing down, it's slowing down
I
considerably.
still think they can make money up there, but they're not gonna make the 300,000.
No.
I mean, they may make 30 to 60,000 a cabin.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to get in what you can afford.
It's slowed down, it's slowed down. They're still building a lot of cabins, they're still building a lot of other stuff up there. Plans and stuff like that.
Well, I know some of them, for them investors, who's that's telling me? Oh, the guy that does security.
The thing about it is, the money is run out. The banks got in some trouble. I go National Bank got in some
Because
trouble.
they were all funding their own.
Yes, I go National Bank got in trouble. 70, 80% of all their stuff is in Hochtown, and it's against the law for them
Yeah,
to do
I'm
that. They got it.
surprised Brian ever did that. That was the most conservative bank in the county out of National.
Well, Ryan kinda got out of that deal, so.
They still down there.
His son's got lots of money in there. His son's got a lot of money invested in stuff up there. Well, and, some of their employees do too.
The thing of it, in the pandemic, there wasn't enough, but that's just, what's the problem?
This is straight back chair.
It leans back, you're just not tall enough, bitch.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Got me all jacked up.
I don't have a problem leaning my back, look.
Well, you're 8 foot tall. I can't even touch the floor. You know how I had to drive my truck? Like, my feet just had to hover over the pedals.
Cut you some blocks, so you
I know, right?
I get one of them XLTs with the power.
They asked me if I'd task force with the marshals the other day. I told them I would if I could have a black vet. Hey, if they're gonna give me something to talk about, they need to give me something to talk about.
Like that, don't want a little magnet written on, they're gonna stick to you.
Yeah,
It's all
with my bikini on.
Hell, the
They'll
damn
just go stop.
star stickers
What
we
they
got
don't know
for my truck
about me,
going
I
to
don't
stick
wear a bikini. Clardy, can you buy me a bikini? I don't even own one.
Give her a
We got some
cowboy.
face masks,
Yeah. Sew them together.
sew them together. Now, we was down there on that manhunt one time, when I started driving, after I wrecked that one truck, and so I got this other one, because we didn't have any lights or anything on it, or radio in it at the time. I've got a magnet mount antenna, we was doing that manhunt, and, I slapped the antenna on top and it fell off, cause they won't stick, the only place it would stick is the front bumper.
That's this aluminum John Budweiser truck.
Yep, aluminum trucks. Magnets will not stick to it. So I had a magnet mount antenna stuck to that ranch hand.
I remember that.
Come out and bent up. Cause that's the only place it can stick. I got antennas, lights put on it now.
So you and I both have got to file for next April again. We decided on stick our head out in shop blocks again.
Yeah.
Next April, I'll ghost until then.
Huh?
I'll ghost. I'll stay in ghost mode until then. Just keep them guessing.
Are they gonna give are they gonna, at any point in time, they're gonna
No. Huh?
talk about
Swing at it, buddy.
I done went to them numbers and see what I could do, and I build on my budget. My budget be shot to heck.
they gonna give elected officials any pay raises anytime soon, in the next 2 years, 3 years, 4 years?
That's one thing, I'm trying to wait to get our numbers in. Oh, we're going to have an elected officials meeting, 20th,
Okay.
1 o'clock. And that's something we need to discuss about, too, about what our numbers have got to be for us to
My
get.
guys are maxed out right now. You know, we discussed, talking about, this guy, the Choctaw Nation's paying $28 an hour.
I know, we'll take the
I can't,
We're doing
I
good,
don't make
though.
$28 an
Like,
hour.
really life has chilled
I
out
don't
for
make
the sheriff's
$28 an
office.
hour.
Kevin, don't sing to the choir here, son.
Oh, I know.
We
My
got,
guys are maxed out right now. The certified deputies is 20, sergeants 21, 22, and 23.
We actually.
We're maxed out right now. Until
decent
the elected
people.
officials gets a pay raise, my guys is maxed out as far as I can make statutory.
Within 90% of it, so.
Yeah, and with overtime, my guys make more money.
Yeah.
oh,
'Cause
yeah.
they do
You
get up-
should get a
we do
sugar
get-
mama.
They do make overtime.
We should have some old money, we could just shack up with.
Yeah. In my little tiny house, it'll be a party, they say.
Sure.
Oh, we're living at Larry's. Jeez,
That's what,
don't forget.
Or you talk to him?
I've been there. I can't find no place to live over here.
So,
You live in Choctaw County?
yeah, cause our brothers bought and sold everything, right, and got the price all jacked up.
I mean, I got that 150 on 98
Lot of
South,
truth
but
to
I got
that.
it for sale.
Well, you said you looked for a place to live, too.
It don't have water and electricity on it. I was living in my camper, unbeknownst to what the newspaper
Once you
said.
go over, hey, once you go over and move them lower-end houses over, right city, they had a kidnapping over the other day, so you can kinda get that little deal
You can be
straightened out.
undercover mama.
So what all happened on that deal, they're supposed to be kidnapped.
And then I stayed at the lakes, because if you're the police, they let you stay at the lake for free. So I stayed at Pine Creek.
You know, a lot of people are doing that.
And
checking out
then
houses.
it flooded, and so I moved to Raymond Gary because there was no other place to go. They offered me a spot at Broken Bow, and then the newspapers started running at me, so they wouldn't even speak to me about that. So I moved in my brother's tiny cabin after they broke into my house like 3 or 4 times and all this silly stuff.
Where's your house at?
My house? I had a house on 98 South.
I know it's about mine.
I was living in my camper
Oh, okay.
when they was breaking into my stuff and doing all that.
Stop, you're supposed to be able to stop that.
You gotta have a prosecutor to stand behind you when he's standing there with a knife.
Stand there with a knife, shoot. You'll feel threatened.
Yeah.
I think,
Well, I mean, it was other cops doing it.
they told me one time,
So you got to go and slip on your shoes and.
concealed weapons,
No, but I need some. You got some?
I used to have some.
you're covered
I really
more than
can't.
what, you gotta be shot at to be shot back. I don't, if they pull a knife and
Some
come
of
at
the
me, I feel
recognition
threatened.
cameras, you know how to get out of
shoot
those
first,
recognition
is that
cameras up.
Choking
Face
like,
ID.
Huh?
You put little badges on your vest.
Can
shiny
now,
badges.
used to, you know, they had it fixed,
People shining
you had to be
business
shot at
on your face.
before you could shoot back.
No, they can't recognize.
if you're in fear for your life,
I
you have
don't
the right to
facial
fight yourself.
recognition anyway.
Well, in the future, that's what it was.
Yeah.
When I got there, they said, if you fear for
Like
your
chewing,
life,
like chewing tobacco, what I do.
Does it taste the same?
you know, they're
No.
Do you
faithful.
chewing tobacco?
I
We
used
shot
to.
a car up, not too
My
long
wife-
ago, he tried to run over one of my guys.
That's
My
why.
nerves, I know what news here, but I got 2
He
things.
hit him, we're trying to, I hit the,
I didn't
Hang
I
on,
hit
Mayor, we got plenty of food, Larry, would you like a donut? I mean, this is the champion of cops right here.
Yeah.
I need you to
donut
Different donut.
go take my packages to the UPS store.
Oh, don't be such a whiner and go down there.
Will you
Okay,
go
Robbie.
there?
He can't,
Hi. Just
one
be
thing you can do is hold you.
Out there and suck
He
it.
might step out there and hold your hand.
think I can contain myself.
Oh, you're talking about you can't control yourself.
Yeah, I'm not worried about what he's gonna do to me. I'm worried about what I might do
Oh,
to
he won't
him.
never
Just
see.
walk in there, he won't ever look at you.
As long as you don't turn your red lights on.
He was coming out of
side,
Walmart one day, pushing his little buggy with his little 6-pack in, and I mean, I was like right here.
Chris.
And I mean, I didn't even check up. I did not check up. That son bitch got wrecked his buggy. And I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you? Like,
Chris or Bruce?
Chris. I don't ever see him.
Every time I see him, I'm like, hi Chris!
Billy got his house fixed, I asked him, "Mason, what's good? Your house got that big hole in front of it still." So I can't get the adjuster, which PJ Rogers fighting that too.
Yeah, I love him all. My son the other day, cause he don't know when to keep his damn mouth shut.
I know.
He walked in the chocolate house, like Chris was standing in line, he walked in and got that. Chris turned around and looked at him, said something to him, the guy looked at him, fuck you motherfucker, don't talk to me. Said Chris had a bag of chips and Coach said I'm counting, so I don't think I need that, and turned around and walked out, and Kyler said he just started dying laughing, I mean.
What they really don't know is they.
And that's the thing about it, 20 years ago, I would have done something like that, I remember, 20 years ago, I wasn't in political position, you know?
They're insignificant in my life.
Yes.
Really. They bring
The
that
old saying is, you know.
What goes around, it.
It will, I told you it will.
Yeah.
I know where 2 big deep holes are if you ever need them.
I got an excavator.
Well, these are already pre-dug.
Well, so, you know, I worked with a lot of females that slept with coworkers, right? They didn't make the front page of the paper. So it's very distasteful to me because I didn't do that. They did. They're no longer in law enforcement. I am still here for the party to save the people, to protect the people, and to do what's right, but I'm the one getting thrown under the bus. So,
Well, the thing of it is, if you try to do good, you know, I heard a good saying here at church. I mean, I said, you know, here's the thing. Evil makes news. Good news don't make the news.
And that's true, it's not.
yeah.
Absolutely it's not.
You know, it's like I helped Alicia fix a flat tire, you know, on a police cruiser, but when I started grouping Alicia,
Yeah.
then that would make the front page. Commissioner of Tax Deputy. You know, bullshit like that.
Yeah.
Even though I've known her since she was in diapers, and I have, her, Michael both. So,
You'd be like Marty Henson. I told him the other day, I went in the dollar store, I was telling this all the time. I said, Alicia, what you been up to? I said, oh, I was just trying to stay out the paper. He said, man, I mean, like they've been tearing you up. And I said, well, I'm thinking about it.
Just Troy.
Marty, you've told everyone that you've seen me running down the street naked. He said, I have. I said, yeah, but you forgot to tell them that I was like 1. Because, you know, my mama used to live here, and Jimmy lived right there, and then we lived next door. So Marty always announces in the stores, and I've seen Alicia naked before, and he never follows it up. And so then people literally will come up to me and ask me about that, and I'm like, I was 1. Like,
Sheriff's Department don't pay that good, so you don't have to work with that guy.
I know, right? Jesus.
I'm just not, you know, I guess I'm naive.
I am too, but I'm not anymore. I've learned, this last year has definitely,
You know,
changed who I am.
put that in the paper about the commissioner, you know, this fucked up on this election deal because it wasn't run 4 times. Because Karen Ding-ass didn't put it in the papers, all the bulls, it says it's a lawsuit, so I'm not talking about anything that's, I can't. You know, and he said, somebody, you know, call editor, Bruce.
Yes.
A lot of people can't even fucking smart enough for that shit.
Yes.
So, anyway, he read that about he said, well, I thought the 2 new commissioners was going to be not as corrupt as the old commissioners and the current or something like that. My dad said, I started going down there and just killing him. He said, I'm fucking 86 years old, I ain't got nothing to lose.
I'm gonna go hang out with your dad a while. That's what I told Clardy one day.
I said, Daddy.
He said, why are you all so upset?
My dad said you come on
I talked to your dad twice.
Do you know what my papa would have done?
He whooped his ass.
My papa would have walked his big ass down there and whooped his ass. Like,
Orville would have used him for toilet paper.
It would have been, like, he would have never mentioned my name ever again. And I'm like, why does everybody else got somebody to go defend them? Like, I hear everybody say that. Well, I went down there and told Bruce Willingham, and then he didn't do it again.
He's a big old man. Yeah. That man had some big hands on him.
He did.
Good Lord. That's a big man.
So I told him, my papa was here. This shit could not. If my daddy hadn't been run over by a vehicle, he'd have done been down there.
Well, if it would have been before I was saved, I'd have done been in there and flipped his desk over and tore his office.
Well, I mean, Jesus flipped the tables too.
Daddy run him out of the temple. Like, yeah, that's the first thing he's wearing.
But what people don't realize is, which really for us, and I may be wrong, people have saw through it. Like they're moving past it.
Oh, yes.
But there's still that underlying, and you still have some of those same people.
But we don't read the paper, so we bought a paper because I was just shocked when they put Sanders in the paper about burning that.
I think everybody was shocked. Everybody bought that paper. People were messaging me like, I said, did you read the last line? Where he said, whatever, Sanders has been a reputable citizen or whatever and taking pictures for the McCurtain Gazette. I said, well, he didn't say that about high for important.
No, they're both good.
He didn't tell them that they worked for him.
Yeah, but the thing of it is, you know,
We actually told the truth.
I've known 2 or 3 hitmen that were very quiet guys.
Yeah.
And would cut no fucking mercy.
Yeah.
In Louisiana. Because it was all mafia around Louisiana.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but here's the reality. If a hair on his wife's head, Bruce Willingham's head, or any of those people that really were behind all that, if the hair on their head got touched by anybody, who would be the bad guy?
Who'd you blame for?
Yeah. I don't even speak. Like, I have never even had a conversation with that woman. Because we don't even live in the same universe. I'm not going to give somebody an in. say I did anything.
One of these days, I'm gonna bounce his ass head off the fridge.
I think I'm gonna French kiss him next time I see him. Like Jerry Gill used to do Michael Lappin in the office.
Lay it tongue down.
I mean, she'd just slurp his face.
Did you ever get one from her? I bet you wanted one, didn't you, buddy?
No. Oh, no, she quoted me like the plague.
She hated Larry because Larry defended me.
Somebody come in here? Somebody come in here? Alright.
Well, I guess I need to go dump my package off.
Yeah, go see Beck.
I really don't want to
You come out there.
go down there and get in the middle of a shit show. So Sanders, when he was at the sheriff's office, his wife and his granddaughter were sitting out in the lobby. And so they were fixing to put him in cuffs and, bring him over. And so I told Lisa, our deputy, I said, go out there and deal with her.
Yeah. Who? Sanders' wife?
Yeah, because I could hear her hyperventilating.
Oh, really?
Well, Lisa's she don't have any people skills at all. So I went and I told Daisy, I said, man, I ain't going out there, I'm going front page of the damn paper. But I had to go out there. So I just thought, man, calm down, it's going to be okay. And she's like, no, it's not, we're good Christian people. And I'm like, okay, just take a deep breath. Like, it's not what you see on TV. So I'm going to give you some phone numbers. I can't tell you which one to call, but here's the process. They'll go to the jail, they'll book him in, he'll see a judge, you'll set him a bond. You can call one of these people. They can help you in the process to get him out. And she goes, I need to call Judge DeWitt, or Judge DeBerry, but I think they're in Texas. I think I can call Emily. I'll call Emily. I said, ma'am, you can call anybody. I thought, just keep throwing people under the bus. Dansby, he's just standing there, him and little Tadbo, and Sanders, he goes, called her by name, whatever her name is. Just calm down. I did something stupid. I shouldn't have tried to go and help my friend, but I did it. It's done. It's going to be okay. And I'm thinking,
All of that's recorded.
You're admitting guilt.
the OSBI and all the cops are standing here. And then the
But
granddaughter.
I think, like, but truth of knowing, working with him with the Forest Service and stuff, he's gonna tell the truth no matter who from who. If he fucked up.
Well, I don't think that they went there to kill him.
No, I don't.
They went to
It
burn the house.
wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
You just
They didn't go there.
Yeah, but that's still illegal. They never even started the
Yeah.
eviction process, did they?
But
No.
no.
So you couldn't afford it.
But the
You gotta
granddaughter,
get $5,000 cash in your wallet.
that man got more
When they put
money
him
than
in
he could
jail.
spend in his lifetime.
Cost $50 to do eviction
Yeah.
notice. $50.
The granddaughter
Now he's
turns
gonna
around
spend
and she looks at me and she
$500,000
goes, I just don't understand why y'all are doing this. He was just helping his friend and by then I was going to lose my religion. I said, ma'am, someone died here today. Okay?
It'd been different if the house was supposed to seriously park
Yeah.
around no one in or no dogs or no pets.
Yeah. Yeah.
Truth in Oklahoma, you get more trouble stealing the pet than getting the woman.
Oh, well.
Yeah, Peter gets involved in this.
Dude!
That should be in here now.
Well, it's the sheriff's fault because we didn't arrest nobody last week or week before or whenever.
I'll tell you a true story.
We took
On
him
a
to
Friday night, we worked a homicide on a guy named Angel Ramirez. Hooker shot him in the head with 38, dead as hell. That following Monday, a kid posted where he threw a bulldog off of a bridge because she wouldn't hunt. That happened on Saturday morning, but he posted it on Monday.
Ah, here come Peter.
I talked to 0 news outlets about the murder.
Of the dog.
I talked to news outlets from New Zealand, from Australia, from Switzerland, from every friggin' state in this U.S. I spent 2 solid weeks on the phone over the dog.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Well,
Really, guys.
I gotta go mail this stuff.
You may take it over, I'll take
I
it.
gotta go to work. I gotta go to the bank.
When did the
I need to
Mexican
go to
work
the
out,
DA's
whooped the shit
office.
out of his wife, he was arrested on a misdemeanor, and then went outside and kicked the dog, and they filed felony on the dog for
I'll come check it.
food. So you can get the shit out of your wife, and it's a misdemeanor.
Him.
But what you kick the dog is a felony.
you're looking good.
Thank you.
Hang in there.
I'll be
That's a true
okay.
story.
Behave.
Did you hear me? We had a case here on Baker.
Answer your damn phones if I call y'all in a minute. I gotta go to the bank first.
Well, you wanna answer when I call you? I'll just text you. Hey, asshole, answer your
Text
phone.
me, cause
Okay.
I really don't have a missed call from you, but that don't mean nothing. I get 100 calls a day.
I know, but when you see.
But you're important. I would've answered yours.
I see how important I am.
And I even.
That's the only reason I tried to call you was on that, what, Chris
Cause
White.
I have 2 numbers for you.
I have the 0938 21. Who you calling?
She don't even know what, she can't even work the damn phone.
Okay, she needs glasses.
Mark Jennings, use me. That's how I have you in my phone.
What?
Mark Jennings, use me.
Use.
Use this number.
Oh, yeah, what is it? Which one is it? You need some damn glasses.
6075.
That's it.
Okay.
And I have my personal numbers 2120938. If I get in jail, you come bail me out. Larry, you still in my room ready on the 3rd floor by the tower?
Mark.
Yeah. That's what I told everybody. Everybody starts laughing. And I said, don't laugh, motherfucker.
612-1774.
No, that's number so we'll take it out. Let me give you another number. Delete that number.
Okay, go.
580-212-0938. That's my personal number.
What the hell
I'm
is
gonna put
Rule
Mark
8
Jennings.
hearing?
Now we're personal.
What is it, what?
A Rule 8 hearing.
Rule 8? I don't know.
A rule 8 hearing is when they don't have any money and,
Their poverty.
the poverty stricken, yes. So we've been seeing a lot of,
When you're out there,
Sheriff pays Rule 8 hearing.
I need my tactical vest that I put over my bulletproof vest. My shoulder pads all wore off because I've shot too much with it.
Yeah.
I put my pistol on my clips in it.
Do we have one?
Oh no, I don't care.
There's
My,
5 or 6
I'll
of
have
them.
one for you.
yeah, but Michael gave me, I've got that damn, that heavy ass, high class, that old heavy, it's the kind, got the side plates in it and all that. I can't remember. Michael gave me those lighter weight vests, which will stop the browns like the other one.
Yeah.
So you just need a carrier.
Here's the carrier.
Okay.
All of that new mower, new string trimmers ordered.
Violation.
The invoice should be in my email by now. I'll go get a PO and send it, and then I'll send Sly or somebody over there to get it tomorrow.
They're being that quick? Where are you coming in at?
Heinz in Paris. Heinz Outdoors.
Larry, thank you for doing that. But know what I tell everybody? I said, no, the commissioners have a special sale in case we fuck up. We have a big screen TV, a lazy boy recliner, wet bar. I said, fuck, we get top priority up there, so you don't run for this fucking job. He thinks Daniel will try to vote against me. Guess select the motherfucker. He didn't give me 132 votes. Everybody at the courthouse just brags on him.
Because they're all impotent ass kissers.
Oh,
That's why.
but they didn't, not many of them voted for him. So it don't matter.
But that place is a freaking shark pool over there.
Oh, yeah. It's like you tell somebody something and they'll get, stab you and flip him back.
It's like playing telephone,
And then, Brad, that's his uncle. Brad Box, that's Daniel's his uncle.
And Brad, now that Karen's gone, Brad is the seat of all gossip over there.
Huh?
Brad is the seat of all gossip
Oh,
over
yeah.
there. Cause Kathy just keeps her head down and minds her business.
Kathy Gray. Oh, yeah. But I don't think Trish is involved in that bullshit like Karen was the instigator of it.
No, but Trish talks it, she'll let it in her office. Hell, there was a long time where Jerry Gill was hanging out in Trish's office. Mm-hmm. And it won't surprise me if her little chunky ass pops up working at one of them offices over there for too long.
Well, Kevin, I think you're doing a good job. I'm proud of you. I was defending you high head and back. That I never looked at your tallywhacker, though. I did the piss test with you.
Yeah.
Somebody said, was you in there with him? I said, yep, I sure was.
That's what he said. He goes,
Just piss.
me and you. He said, I ain't looking at your ass.
I don't give a fuck. Get two to you. But no, I knew he had piss because he's nervous.
Oh, I was freaking pissed.
Well, he walked a hole in the floor that morning.
I know they're trying to piss. But see, here's the deal. So I got to wrote my book. That Friday, Jimmy called me, said Bruce called him and said Chris was willing to take a health skill test.
Yeah.
Get her Monday morning. He said, he didn't say such thing. I said, Bruce, yeah, he did. Jimmy called me.
I wish he would have showed up. We was fixing Mirandize him in front of that damn meeting. How long about all that shit?
So there'll be something talking fucking handcuffs on him. So he played at Chris played at my son-in-law and daughter's wedding down there, and they come down there, and we was picking up sticks, they had their son hired. And they come, and, the other boy plays in the band with them was, Lockhart, married Johnny Tadlock's daughter.
Yeah.
And they come in the driveway, and they all had a cold beer, and Chris sat in the back, and I said, took my phone, he said, well, Chris said, what are you doing? I said, hell, that's open container, ain't it? I said, but I'll call Channel 6 News before I call Kevin. I'm out the road. Hey, Chris said, just be an ass, Commissioner. Goes around, comes around, thing.
Yeah.
And that little shit can play, they got a good band. But he just got the look, I'm sorry. But his mama hates him. Don't know that, don't you?
I didn't know that.
Her mama get along. Wonder why. Her son in Stockholm City works at AG's office or whatever he does, he's going on him.
Yeah.
That's her pet peeve. Her daddy died.
Yeah.
Homer passed away. Homer Coleman. I didn't know that last week. I like Homer.
He was a good man. I knew him real well.
Homer was straight, but it's Bill Callahan's the sister. So, he's a kid with all the Callahans.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Peyton plays here, so. Money runs with money.
Yep. Money runs with money because everybody's trying to get everybody else's.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just be Mark Jennings. No, I don't know.
Well,
I'll take what the Lord provides for me and be content.
You know what, Larry? In the long run, it ain't gonna make what we got or what we're worth.
I ain't making a whole lot of money.
I saw they had a deal on TV. I'm talking about. I'm gonna get on Lose in a second. Kenneth Copeland is worth $800 million.
Yeah, I got his own airport.
Yeah, right. It's not. So how's he gonna fought for the good Lord Day of Judgment? Say, why didn't you just money put my people?
Oh, go back and look at Joel Osteen. Joel Osteen's got more money than Kenneth Copeland.
No.
Or does he?
No.
Or
he's worth $100 million. His wife's worth $100 million. The next richest man's one in New Orleans, Jesse. How do you say his last name? The Pockle, whatever it is, $600 million. He bragged on there. My chandelier in my house costs more than most people's houses in this congregation. He was the one who said that, and they still give to it.
But look at watch Osteen standing on stage screaming, "Money, come to me!"
Yeah. If you want that Cadillac, God wants you to have that Cadillac. It's okay. Go ahead and get it.
Health, wealth, and home. Prosperity,
you got to pay for it.
Well, but that's the problem.
No, this job don't pay shit. I'm gonna get my savings to be commissioner. My tie company's the other on Fridays. I'd have to get rid of some of my shit. I would. My tie company pays for all my insurance. I lost my renters out there.
Well,
They cut their Friday and fired everybody. Southern Comfort, run them all off.
Really?
And I went out there.
I think fixed to go under anyway.
Well, I went out there, but I think they got Aaron sued. Aaron and Clay. They had 60 or 70 cabins. He took all the money up front and just had them roughed in, and they had to come up with all the outside units. But the thing of it is, so I went up there and told that guy, I said, no, we got a little problem. I have a 30-day clause. If I want to get rid of them, I have to write them a letter, 30 days. They can do the same to me. 5-year contract. They've been in it a year and a month. And I got hold of this black guy from Round Rock, Texas. He had 4 businesses. He sold to him, but he still managed. And I come up there, I said, we need to talk. I'm the landlord. I said, I didn't get a 30-day notice. We're in breach of contract. You're supposed to give me a written notice. I can make you vacate the premises immediately. He said, what if I gave you another month's rent check? I said, well, I'll work with you. They got a bunch of extra desks. They had 15 desks sitting up there. We got 6 when I had my business. He said, man, I don't know what to do with all this stuff out here and all that. I said, well, the salvage yard won't come get it. You have to hire someone this, but I don't want anybody on this property, Joe Blow, on my property cleaning up your mess.
Yeah.
I said, I tell you what you do. You get what you want out of here. They got like 30 units are unboxed. He's going to trash them. AC units. Spiral duct, they're going to walk off and leave all that shit. 4 or 5 pickups. He said, we don't get these pickups. I just send you towels and you do what you want to do. We don't do. I said, I'll take it. Had a brand new generator over in the corner. I said, what about this generator? He said, you want it? It's yours. I cracked my old forklift up, my load, that's in on a 1-ton, carried home.
What kind of pickups are there?
Well, there's some, I don't know exactly what they're gonna leave, but they've got an old, 17 Ford, it's got 200,000, it's got a rack on it, it's 4-wheel drive semi cab. Somebody drive my diesel pickup all week, I thought, hell, it better be no good beater truck, and know what else they're gonna leave,
Yeah.
so. But, you know,
Just need some pads,
I don't
need
know.
them to, whatever you do with it, however you're gonna expose them. I want you to ask them a series of questions, short greetings, what's your name, where do you work, what do you do there? Let it kinda sink in and then have them go to a station and throw hands, another one throw names, another one throw legs, and then go to their call, just short, sweet.
And I heard you talk to the wife, I thought, I said, what do you take?
Well, I mean, I know you're overachieving, but
He
sometimes.
said they're multi-million-dollar corporation.
Yeah, he said, yeah.
With World Partners Incorporated.
I knew they sold
But they
that.
just kept losing money, they couldn't get anybody to run it.
And that, yes, that's what the wife said, he said.
Now, I haven't heard from the feds yet, so I still don't know if I'm gonna have to go to court or not. I don't know here until around 4 o'clock today, Richard, but, if I don't go, I'm gonna go to the doctor in the morning, so I should be back over here by about 10 o'clock or 11. So, but I'm not gonna get in your business, I'm just gonna let you do that, and if you need anything from me, just holler at me. Yep, that'll work, buddy. Should be right around 15, cause they're split. 12 to 15 people, I would imagine, if everybody shows up. Yeah, well, if I'm there, me and JC can do that, because not everybody, because remember, I certified 5 of them in the, whatchamajigger at school, in Cleveland. And, yeah, so, I don't know, let me go over here. I got a couple other things to do, and I'll look at my list, make sure, and I'll give you the most accurate number I can. Yeah, the 15 will be the absolute max. I'm moving on this other.
What are you doing?
The other side.
Did you get my email?
I hadn't looked at it, I got it on my.
Message in asking for.
Let me get it ready.
So, give me yours. And,
Awesome. Let's do that.
Larry, thank you.
Yes, sir. Has he been listed? Okay, let me go check.
Yes, ma'am. I was trying to, is this DHS, are y'all in the big DHS building? Bell? Okay, I was trying to get hold of the DHS. Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you. Bye. Shit. I did it. Trying to find out. Shh. 6639. It's not the right number. Hello? I get hold of Department of Human Services, I know the number for it. Come on, contacts here. Okay, I'm gonna take that, I'm going by the DHS and I find what the hell's going on there in that building, Heather. And then I'm gonna go to Hayworth and, try to get that done.
I had an invoice sent to me from Hilltop and the lady at Hayward also sent it, it's for $50. But I'm asking you before I pay you anything.
Man, we're going, what is it, screws?
Yeah.
10 by, that's to put 500, that's to put the sheet iron off. Yes, that'll be fine. It is sheet iron, it's screws and sheet iron.
Because I'm not taking any more slack.
No,
I'm gonna
And I'm gonna
handle
take-
every invoice.
right, we'll get that check next week, right? Okay. Okay, good girl. I'll take my shit off Daniel too.
You tell him one day and
I'm sorry I did that, but you gotta realize too, the only thing I meant to give him is not working this week,
Yeah.
and then he needs, but here's what I need from you,
And
'cause no. 2 days at a time, you need to let me call me, and I'll call you. I need to make sure he turns time. I'm gonna ride it, I'm gonna get him on the fucking schedule. Excuse my French, I think already does. I'm gonna break the dog. If I can't break him, I'm gonna turn him to the field.
I honestly think you're gonna have to because he acts like everything you say.
The thing I
He
did,
don't
But he got-
respect anything you say.
well, because I'm being this commissioner, that's the problem.
I know. And that's just.
But here's the thing I can say about Eric. I called him out, Eric Jackson, because Billy Paul was sick. Eric said, I'll be at the bar in 20 minutes. And he went out the backhoe. He drove this too. He's my one of my mechanics. I kept him. Well, all G Barnes around me. See, I still have them on. They do everything I've asked them to do.
It's different, that's.
But he thinks he's invincible, but he's gonna shit when he sees his inmates mowing his thing. I've got to take care of it.
Especially since he's already bought a mower. Okay.
Oh, just literally something in the road. I got one about like a fire from the station. What the trouble is.
I think you should wear it.
I'm like Kevin, everybody thinks it's about. You know, the problem of it is talking about Daniel, which is something else for you, but, you know, you run somebody off else, but you know who you're gonna get, they try to screw you over. Everybody tries to screw the county one time anyway, you know that.
But how did you?
I'm gonna tell you what happened to Daniel when he went back, and it's been a good while back.
You come on, someone.
Who's sent? One of my guys over here, he's been working on something out there.
Right.
And then it says, no, you can't have, who's that, stuff back there, I said, no, he says, no, you can't have them because I'm using them there, and I said, Clardy. And I sent that deputy back over, I said, tell him to bring them down inmates over to Dad. It's not his.
Right.
It's now, you know, and it was, I was always,
No, he wants to be
he was
somebody.
always, he was good, very good.
Yeah.
Oh, these big buddy dogs.
And he hated it was fired the other time.
That's the thing right against this commission, period.
I still want somebody to break me. That ain't Caesar, so I take those initials out of my concrete, please.
But here it goes.
Terry Gill's initials out of my
In
concrete.
your company?
Yes.
Was you got her sitting, what did you do?
No, she came up when they did it, and I put mine in, and then she put hers in. And Larry keeps telling me they can do something if we get out. Yeah, get it.
Blood brothers, blood dog.
I want it out of my concrete.
What's, I need some, whose gravel was that behind the repair hill? I needed, about half a load of that at the sheriff's office.
Well, we can get you some, we can run over to, that had come from Martinberry to Eagletown.
Yes.
That's supposed to go on those flower beds. I'm
Yes.
supposed to bring it back, I'll put it up there. You're supposed to put some tar.
I was going to send, I've got a trailer, in fact, I thought about this week, running a trailer over and buying something.
Yeah, I just need to call them, get set up, or just go through us and have a meeting, whatever, it's about matter.
Can the sheriff's office buy, what it is, right around our picnic tables and stuff out there? It's that big of mud.
Right.
And I don't need a whole, and I've got a truck, but I don't need a whole truck.
Right.
Load. And I think I've got a trailer, we got a dump trailer that'll probably work.
Right.
But,
That'll be fine.
okay.
If you have any trouble, you can charge District 2 or whatever, I've got a town set up over there.
We got it.
If
But
you
the
just got
construction
it.
got it in town.
Okay.
It's not, I can't buy it to go out of construction and, you know what I'm saying? It's just-
No, just run through District 2 or something, we'll take care of it.
But I've got a trailer that, no more we're gonna need.
Right.
That shit's fine. We both done lots of driveway and stuff.
So you want me to bring me the invoice?
What, I don't know. Hey, I might have a little bit of extra pea gravel left down, it's too big, down in where my pipe yard and my rock yard is. Just go down and look to the left where the pipes are in that corner. I think there's not, I can still get some right out there and put the wheel like that. Bucket full.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah, you wouldn't take much.
Right, we just can't get off the hard blacktop, but we'll,
No.
get them all down. We can just go right up side street and hold up, get right there real quick.
Yeah.
I think I may have some at that other yard down there. It's a small rock, it's not that size.
I said something about face, I'm just putting on Walmart 5 bags of that stuff, take it on pocket, but dude,
I think I got some that's too big for the door patcher, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, yeah, we'll probably try that.
Okay.
What used to,
Yeah.
change all that up.
Yeah, so you don't heat that oil.
We used to have ABC, C was what the blacktop was, that was ag base. So you won't go with.
Right. No, everything I got, I'll hear it. I'm sitting there.
And I just had to drive out there and see,
I think I got some out there.
we were just, looking at those.
I'll help you out, man. The city ain't gonna do shit but
And that was part of the deal, this is before he was here, but that was part of the agreement when the sheriff's office bought that facility. The agreement was talking with city and they said they would utilize that trucks. What it was that city that was going to extend the runway out to MLK and blacktop that and blacktop it back down from
Right.
their, blacktop is not, I know because I worked in
You got a base.
that road, if they blacktop it will be.
That road needs to be ripped and rolled and
Yes.
get some added lime to it, roll back wet pack.
Yes.
Dry it out. Yeah. Stay in that little area.
Yeah, it's I kinda hope they don't, it's gonna make it work. You might be good for 6 months.
It's dry through the drag right there now, in the morning.
Maybe more, yeah. And it's, well, it's supposed to start raining.
All the paint sprayed before, we did a good job last time.
Yeah.
He went out there and brought, pushed up the road, he dropped the road, brought it back, smooth it for y'all. He had a good shape, but just them trucks turned in, big heavy trucks.
Alright, I'm gonna get out of here.
Okay.
See y'all next time. Alright, thanks, bye.
Alright. I had to check or anything.
Yes.
Alright, can you put my cookies up or I won't even?
Yeah. You want to just leave over here?
Yes.
It's what's in my box. I don't know exactly what it is.
Goodbye. Yeah, I think I'll do it.
What?
Give it over to.
Trash. I'm just seeing, like, pictures up there, right here. Of those guys this kid.
That's cool.
Oh, that's not good. Explain.
No.
And then I love this one, it's just, it's cool.
Right.
It's just cool.
Alrighty.
So now I have both of them. That was
Okay.
I will. I better lock them in the I should take my shoes off faster today anyway, I'll make them less rain. But it's brown, what is it? Oh, you can do that. I mean, he didn't tell me, he didn't do that. He wasn't even gonna go there.
Or